And then he's all shocked. He's all shocked when his dad dies and crying and that. Like, bruv, you were just singing a full song about how you wanted your dad to die, basically. Now he's dead. You're king, bruv. Like, pattern up, bruv.
What have you done, pattern up, boss?
By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh.
The cameraman wants to jump in.
You want to
Jump in, man.
You want to jump in?
He's been very opinionated in the car. Yeah, have a 10-minute run, bro.
Just jump in, man.
Do
your thing, bro.
Give us 10 minutes of your life.
Ah, selfish, man. Nothing but selfishness over there.
You know what? That's selflessness. That's something Chris will teach the world. Selflessness.
Selflessness.
Yeah, you gotta have selflessness, man. And be humble as well. Humble yourself.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
You know?
Humbleism.
Humbleism.
It's a new religion.
It's real, man.
Yeah. Humbleism.
It's real.
You like
What did I
that?
hear was
Humbleism.
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 Pardon me,
Nah,
bro.
I'm not humble, man.
Yeah, I know. That's
You
why
know
I'm
why?
looking at you.
You're too chung for that. he's too chung with the bling.
I don't even wear bling, man.
Bro, that gold tooth is not humble. You don't need to wear it. It's
You
in
know
your
what?
body.
It just came out, man. How we all been, man?
Yeah, do you know what? I witnessed a miracle.
Go on, then.
Like, real talk. I witnessed a miracle. So what's it called? I was grabbing my food from Roosters and that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Roosters is nice.
Is that a chicken shop?
Let's not promote it, though. Yeah, it's in Ilford. Enough.
Wow.
Do you want to give the postcode?
There's one in my land as well.
Is there? I was just
Bro,
going to give it
stop
up.
it, man. We ain't getting paid for this.
Shepherd's Bush. But,
Roosters, you know where we're at, man. Come pay us
Yeah,
and we'll
man.
promote.
We'll eat your wings while podding.
hey, do you know what? I know the manager as well, you know.
Well, ask talk to him then,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I just thought about that now.
Talk to him.
All right,
I mean,
will.
we don't want to play into the stereotype of wings.
And black people chicken. Yeah.
you know.
But you know, if they're going to pay us, I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat it for free. You know what I mean?
It's protein, isn't it?
Yeah. Don't let Ryan hear you. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
It's a 2 2s now, as the
Two twos equals 4.
back in the day, them ones.
Why did anyone ever do that when someone said 2 2s? I'm thinking about it now. You standing with like proper man them. Hardcore roadmen. I'd be like 2 2s now. Like, 2 2s equals 4, bro.
What?
Sorry. No, look, come on.
No,
man, come
all
on.
good, all good. Nah, but 2 2s, yeah. So, so I'm walking across the road, like I'm waiting to cross the road, and just a little bit further on, say about 100 yards further on, this little boy runs into the road, and I'm talking about toddler, probably about 2 or 3 years old, bro. He ran in, like, there was a motorbike coming towards him, like one of them delivery bikes. He ran in front of the delivery bike. The delivery bike is coming at him, and the delivery bike stopped. He still kept on running. The dad is trying to chase him. Oh, wow. And then on the other side, a bus, like 2 buses actually. He went in between the buses. Bro, you know, those them ones, my heart stopped, and I'm just like, I couldn't do anything. You know, I'm 100 yards away. The dad, I think he grabbed the boy at the end. It's like, I don't know, he wasn't even vexed.
See, in them situations, if I was there, I'd probably have a go at the dad.
Bro, that's what I wanted to do.
Because it's like there's no excuse. There's none.
Yeah.
None.
Yeah.
Like, I've got 3 children, and obviously they've all been babies and toddlers or whatnot. You just hold on to your kid, man.
That's
like,
it.
if you're main road, hold on. I used to take the piss, right? It's just bad.
You still do.
No, it's like you see people with these reins on their kids.
Oh, yeah, that shit's stupid, though.
It's crazy.
Like
but
they're dogs.
Yeah, but if you're one of them parents that can't control your kid, throw it on them.
Like, if you're a tired mum, then there's
throw it on them. I mean, my kids know I put the fear of God in them.
Yeah, same here.
Don't run.
I say utter.
Yeah.
The deepness, like Chris. I mean, he is the deepness.
And, you know, people might say, oh, it's abusive, you shouldn't talk to your kid like that. It's not, no, because that's the difference between that happening and that not happening.
Definitely.
Right? And for me personally, it's the dad's fault, man.
I had a deep one as well. Did anyone see my Instagram story?
No, well, I saw it, but what we...
Like, bro, put some respect in my name, man. Like,
do you know how many stories I see?
I wasn't on the gram today.
I'm part of this showbiz thing, bro.
Bro, I'm sorry.
I'm a main actor on Don't Get Offended now.
Was it today?
I'm no longer
today?
half brother. I want to be half brother. I want some of that. I need some of that melanin.
Right,
you know what I mean?
half brother then.
Yeah,
Half brother.
step brother.
Step
We'll
brother.
Adopted brother.
We'll speak to the adopted agencies and get it out sorted, bro.
How about half brother? I was gonna make a very inappropriate joke about a certain kind of dad and half brother there, but
Probably not even. Not
we'll let you do the maths. Check this out. So I was picking up my son
Right.
in Barnet. This is deep. Musa, did you see my story on Instagram about the police?
Oh yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Right. So,
Yes.
so I went to pick up.
It was
But
the
it's-
other day, a few days
it's-
ago.
All right, okay,
Yeah,
go on, continue. I
Yes.
might have seen it.
Somebody follows me on Instagram. Do you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
So dropped off my son. I went to. I had to go back up to North London.
Right.
Right. Barnet, and I drove past the bridge near Edmonton.
Right,
I saw
okay.
a woman tying a rope, a blue rope. Instantly, my brain went into suicide mode.
Yeah.
Maybe because of my past with mental health, that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
what I associate that with. I don't know. So I was like, the rope was thick, so I knew it wasn't like to put on like Happy 60th Julie.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
they do
yeah.
that. I knew it was like this rope was funky, and she was in a black tracksuit, whatever. So I thought, I'm gonna phone the police. And you remember last week we were speaking about police, and I was like, we don't deal with police. And
Snitching.
Ryan was like, you gotta grow out of that. You're a grown man and all of that. Well, I did grow out of that.
Yeah.
So I phoned the police. Like, what's your emergency? I was like, look, I'm driving. There's a woman. She's tying a rope to a bridge. You guys might want to look at that. It don't look too good. They start asking me crazy questions like, what color is she? I'm like, look, I had
The
4
woman on the
seconds.
freaking bridge.
I said, look, I had 4
Just get out
seconds.
there.
She looks Caucasian. They're like, what was she wearing? It looked like a black tracksuit.
Yeah.
What color hair? I'm like, officer. Well, I called her officer. She's probably not operator or whatever. I said, look, I don't know, but it's looking. It might be a suicide thing or whatever. You guys might want to check it out. She said, I think she took my name or blah blah blah. She said, all right, cool. We'll send a unit. They should be there within 15 minutes.
Wow, that's not enough.
And I said, okay, well, look, at this point, it's out of my hands. Because I felt like I was involved.
Yeah,
Do you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But I'm like, well, I can't do nothing. I don't even know how to get to that bridge to even go up there
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
on the motorway. So I pick someone up. I'm driving home. The police are untying the rope. There's an ambulance driving, and there's 2-3 police cars. And then my phone rings, but it rings on a private number.
Right.
Instantly, I knew it was the police calling me
Yeah,
back
yeah.
because if you've ever dealt with the cops, you look like you might have a couple of times.
Man just looked at God.
They ring you on a private number. They will
Right.
never call you. Do you know what I mean? Properly. And they were like, oh, we just want to thank you for calling it in. We just got there in time. The woman is safe with us. And we just want to thank you for making a phone call. And I was like,
see, man.
wow. Like, I mean, maybe she wasn't going to do something. Maybe because, you know, some of them situations are not. Some are bluff. Some are real. Whatever. We take
Yeah,
it serious
yeah,
regardless.
yeah.
Anyway, that night, I got another call from a private number. And then it said, oh, this is Sergeant, whatever. And I said, am I in trouble? Because it's like twice now. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And then every time I spoke to the police, bro, I'm in trouble with it. So I'm like, am I in trouble? They're like, no, we just want to say thank you again.
Oh,
Thank you for
wicked,
reporting
man.
it. So I put it on Instagram to say, look. And apparently I was the only person who called it in.
But that's the thing. It
what I
takes
mean.
that one. It's just one person that needs to notice.
And do you know what's deep, right? I'm open about this stuff because it might help others.
Hold on a
innit?
minute, Elric. You know what? No,
Sorry.
no. Okay. I'll give you a round of applause for that.
Thank
man,
you,
because
Thank you.
That's real.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not, whatever, I don't know, innit? Like I said, however, I feel it's the right thing, but this is where it gets deep, bro. I've had moments in my life where I felt a certain way,
Yes.
kind of like that woman.
Yeah.
Maybe like I didn't do a bridge thing or whatever, do you know what I mean? But it's deep because if I ever did do that, I wouldn't have called in for her. See how mad life can be?
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was thinking,
It's
wow.
the
like,
circle of life.
yeah,
man.
I was thinking, yo, I've been like bad like that. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, well, if I really did act on it and I did do a madness, I would not be driving and I would not have seen that and I would not have made that phone call. Crazy.
Yeah. See?
And then, put a bit of light on it, brother, I almost got run over 2 days ago. Mother's live, bro. I could not make this shit up. What? I'm walking across the road. Some car like almost hit me, and I'm like, brother. Like I wish I was like, brother, because like, you know. And it was like, I didn't see you. I was like,
how can you not? If I,
Like, it was. I was looking that way. I was like, all right, well maybe God saved my life. Who knows?
Yeah,
right?
there you go.
The karma,
Miracle,
the energy you put out.
But I almost got run over.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
I think I nearly got run over this week.
Was you actually looking across the road
because
though,
I wasn't
bro?
looking in it.
Because you walk like this half the time, bro. Like, open your eyes.
Just my weed, or are you just cool?
I'm humble, man.
Have you noticed, right? Listen, when you look at like, especially Ryan does it, right? When he does his Instagram live,
he gets cool.
Yeah, he goes. It's like, fam. And then like, if you watch it long enough, like it goes back to normal. It's like, what are you doing?
Ryan does do
This
that.
is like skinty, like, oh, sir, I'm just sorting out my chicken for the week.
He does that. He does that.
Fam, open your eyes, sir. Open them.
You know what it is? It's just cool, man. Deep voice, eyes are a bit closed.
But then I got caught out the other day because one girl said to me, every time you post your videos, you push your eyebrow up just before you do.
You do
and
that.
I looked at it, I thought, oh my.
And it's that one. You know when he gets his trim, he's like, he's got some mad face.
You know, even like doing the thumbnails for the YouTube videos, right? You know, because I have to look at like
normal ones.
No, I go through the thing and I have to like find something that's captivating. The amount of times your eyebrows are up, like I'm thinking, raw, man.
You're like the black Dwayne Rock Johnson.
Podcast of whatever it is. Yeah, just can't get it out, man. But no, Elro, that was
yeah, bro. It was
that's good, because you know what? The other day as well, one of my friends, they phoned me. And like, we talk all the time, but he was just like, I need to talk. And at that point, I was about to fob him off because I was doing something else, but I don't want to. So then I thought, John, no. Because when people text you that, even if it's minuscule, you're better off just checking. Then at least, then if it's not that bad, you can kind of cut off the conversation. I'll phone you back later.
Yeah.
So I phoned him. What's going on? He was just having a moan about relationships. I thought, okay, cool. So I listened for about 20 minutes and then I just was like, yeah, I got to go kind of thing. But in my head now, when people text me or say to me, I need to talk 5 minutes, I'm making a conscious effort just to make that time. Because for me, it might be a waste of my time, but for them, that 5 minutes could do a hell of a lot. Because that 5 minutes, however long it took you to take that call or even figure that what she was doing out.
I called instantly.
There you go. So that's in the span of what? 3 to 4 minutes.
I made the decision in 10 seconds.
There you go. So that 10 seconds saved her life.
Yeah. And then I spoke to the woman, the operator, for a minute maybe.
There you go. See, what did I take out of his day?
But you know what's
Nothing.
deep?
Nothing.
There's another conversation that really needs to be had here, which is, why is there so many people in our society like that? See, because we deal with like the symptoms, right, of depression, or suicide attempts, whatever. But why? Because this shit's growing, you know. Social media. That is probably 90% of why people are doing it.
And
because the pressure to look a certain way, to feel a certain way, to do everything now you're getting cancelled for. You say anything, you're getting cancelled. It's like, oh, for fear of I'm gonna get cancelled if I have an opinion. It's like, and it's where I like to consider us as strong people, right?
Strong black men, may I add.
It's not even a black thing. I was
just trying to fit in, bro. I was trying to be a half brother for real. You know what I mean?
Wait.
All you need to do is say yes.
Bro.
We are.
Would have just sorted me out for a month.
I think people who are born
yeah,
before the internet period and have lived in that period.
Right.
Now it's a small window. We're stronger. That's
the Chung fam.
Yeah, Listen,
Do you remember them?
Yes,
We got the Chung fam. You remember Chung fam?
I remember,
Yeah, man. They were doing their thing.
I think you're right. You're
I
right.
think we're struggling because we know what life is like.
Well, and also what we value isn't just digital.
Yeah, I don't care. The thing we don't care what people think.
That's why I ain't changed my phone.
Or,
We're gonna get to that. No, because we're gonna get to that.
If I don't care what people
Ignore
think.
him. No, ignore him.
all right.
Wait, I was riding it, man. I was riding it, bro.
Nah.
You see what I mean?
I've been watching the episodes on YouTube, by the way.
Yeah,
And as a fan,
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
like a favorite.
yeah.
John's my favorite.
I like that, man.
Yeah, man.
That's fine. I don't care what people think.
You're not. No, Chris, you're good too. He was born in our era.
He was.
It only makes sense. But yeah, like my son, I think he gets caught up in it all because he's talking about Lamborghinis, like daddy,
Yeah, our kids.
and I think we didn't grow up like that. I didn't expect my dad to have a Lambo. He's asking me why I don't have a Lamborghini. It's quite funny and innocent, but I'm thinking like, it's TikTok. Why does he think everyone can even have a Lamborghini?
Well, it's not even TikTok. I mean,
Well, for him.
turn on the TV.
Well, we don't have TVs. His mum's or mine, so
Okay,
yeah.
so
but he's getting it still.
yeah, he'll get it from somewhere, and it's like you look at. I mean, for instance, let's take The Only Way Is Essex, and they're impressionable on young girls. So you see these women, they're walking around with their Louis Vuitton bags, and they're eating in nice restaurants, and stuff. But let's take away the glitz and the glamour. Where are they actually living?
Exactly.
They're not living like that.
Mama's house.
Yeah.
They're not living like that.
I have a relative. I don't know if I should do this, but
You don't have to say the
We ain't said no names.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna do it because I can.
Don't get offended.
Yeah. Because I don't care what people think. Right? So listen, this girl is in Mayfair every night.
Right.
I'm telling my mum, I think she's a working girl
Right.
because she's got these handbags that cost crazy money. They could be fake, right?
You can loan bags as well. You can lease
But also,
lease them.
men, well, we know.
They're
men,
paying, bro.
Yeah, men will give them these bags because for them it's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Them
It's-
rich
it's
Arab guys.
nothing.
Like she's out in there and I'm like eating fucking lobster and shit, eating fish I ain't even heard of, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, and she's jobless forever
But she's doing all right.
and looking all glammed up. And I'm thinking, well, there's only one route, right? OnlyFans, baby.
Well,
Where-
could be.
Well, I knew a girl that she lives a very good life, a very, very good life, and I know that she's got like she had like a guy that just paid for everything for her.
Like
What
an
do they
arrangement.
call it?
Sugar daddy.
Yeah, so one of them
Do you
things.
remember that
Yeah.
song, Sugar Daddy, set me free? Do you remember that shit? Garage. They remember that?
No.
John does. What a song, bro.
It's not serious. man.
Oh, dude. What do they call them? Yeah, the sugar daddies, no?
Yeah,
Is there another word?
there is. I think there's something else, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But
Oh, I got pimp.
well, yeah,
That's the reality.
Yeah, pimpies though, they send them out to do it, innit? I mean, they're not really sending them out. They're financing their wealth.
Sugar daddy. Then.
I mean, there was one thing where a woman got upset. I was reading an article where basically this guy was financing her wealth. Her living, I should say. And then he was done with her and was like, you need to move out of the apartment.
Oh, is
And she was like, well, why should I? Well, he's done with you.
Yeah.
Like-
It was a sexual transaction, ultimately.
at the end of the day, he's done with you. He's got something new. You need to leave. And she took offense to that. Like,
Did you take him to court?
tried to, but
You probably can nowadays. Sorry,
It's-
man. You were saying a
Yes,
story, I
yeah.
think, before. I
was
said
the
sugar
story?
daddy. Set
you
me
knew a
free.
girl that was
Yeah, no, she lives in America, and everything's paid, man. Everything's paid. She lives that lavish life.
As a dad, though, man, like I've got 3 girls. See, it always goes back to that question with me when we discuss these kind of topics.
Yeah, I've got a son. I'm good.
That's what I'm saying. In my head, I'm like, where is the dad? Like, why would you?
No,
Why
but maybe
have you taught
no,
your
but
daughter to have
I
this
don't-
ambition?
I don't know. I don't know if it is that, because you could come from great families and still turn out however you want to turn
Yeah,
out.
100%.
We had this conversation with the knife crime business, right?
Yeah, but my
So-
thing is,
and the pressure, bro. How much can you, as a dad, even fund? If your daughter's got it into their head that they got to do Kardashian stuff, right? You can't even afford that as a dad.
no.
On top of you looking
Yeah,
after
yeah,
them, giving
yeah.
them a chance to go uni. You hear me?
Yeah.
So in their brain, I think they've just signed up to a lifestyle.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it. However, I mean, touch wood
yeah,
that
yeah.
they that's not their thing. But
And that's
Yeah,
that's where the pressure comes from.
yeah,
Yeah, but also you got these tracks out here. I heard it the other day in the car. That WAP song, you know.
I mean, it sounds stupid. Like, what does that mean?
Wet ass.
Oh, for real?
like,
I can say it. I'm
and
not
I- and
gonna-
You're a
you know,
grown man. You're
Wet
old
ass-
enough.
Wet
bro.
ass pussy. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
thinking to myself,
punani.
I paused and I was thinking, why am I pausing?
If I was like, if you said that to a girl, yo, wet ass punani.
no, but on a real, I actually listened to the
That's-
lyrics like of the song, and I just thought, what is this? Like what is this? And this is glorified by a lot of women.
Some of my songs.
Yeah, but then, you know, I mean, now we're venturing on the thing of, okay, well, why shouldn't women be able to do it? Because when Tip Drill came out, nobody was complaining.
What was that called?
Tip Drill, Nelly.
Yeah, but even
When you saw that video was just girls naked.
Oh, what, like a porn
It was
video?
a proper video.
A few done that, didn't they?
Yeah.
I think Skepta had
Uncle
one as well.
Luke as
well,
well.
a lot of people did that, but
Snoop.
to be honest with you, I don't agree with it.
Yeah.
Either way, like I don't agree with it. Like I think at the end of the day, like that song right there, at the moment right now, there's a lot of girls who like they look at these women as the heroes, the
Kardashians,
idols,
bro.
You know?
Yeah, but then equally, like Cardi B said, because I think we discussed this before, where I said
She's savage.
she was playing the tune in her house, and her little daughter came running in, and she quickly turned it off. She was on live stream. Wow. And everybody was like, so you want everybody else to listen to it? And she came back and said, well, hang on a minute. Like, this is me parenting my daughter. I don't want her to hear
That
that.
tells you that it's all a game. It's all an industry.
it's an act.
But the consumers don't operate that way.
No, they don't.
For the consumer, it's real.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the hip hop and the rap thing.
But then the same thing, all right, that's cool. Cardi B doesn't do that for her daughter. But at the end of the day, right, you're an influencer. So if you're basically influencing all these people to do the wrong thing.
Yeah, but should she-
or to
But
do
should
something
she
like
be
that.
responsible?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying I think, no, there is accountability there.
You think so? I mean,
Yeah.
we hear. I mean, I'll say a bag of shit that's wrong at times. I think even on this show, because I go into character, so to speak.
Yeah.
I'm out of character now. That's why I'm not so funny.
But
But you know what I mean? Like,
all right.
you hear me? So
No.
it's like, I don't know, bro.
I don't
feel responsible.
I get what you're saying, yeah, but at the end of the day, and I'm talking about on a spiritual level, right? When we go to meet judgment,
All right. You're going that level.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
all
of
right.
course, yeah, of
yeah,
course.
but you're taking it.
No, of course. Okay.
and also, I mean, you're going
Like
to
on the earth,
gatekeeper business.
yeah, on the earth, yeah. There's what's it called? There's a different level, but
My thing is, right, okay, for me, I've got 3 daughters.
Yeah.
Right? I'm teaching them something different. So, for instance, Cardi B, yeah, that's that tune out, it's doing that, whatever. My children know that tune cannot be played around me, near me, anywhere. They
But-
know.
Yeah,
and
but-
that's my influence.
but do
is
they
stronger.
but that's you.
Do they still? I'm sure they still listen
Well, listen,
to this.
I can't
It's-
stop
it's
them.
fashion.
Yeah, I mean, Aaliyah's 18 next week. I can't stop her from listening to. I mean, she listens to the hip hop that I hear her listening to. So I'm like,
Oh God, yeah.
it's like drill, UK drill. She's like, oh my God. Like today in the car, you know, what is this? But the thing is, I can't.
I have
and
a confession. I actually started to like. I know it's bad in the gym, bro.
Dave's all right. I like Dave.
That's not drill. He's a bit more conscious.
I know, I like Dave.
He's like
though,
a rip
man.
off Nas.
I like Dave.
He's cool, but he's not drill. I'm listening to like the drillers in the gym.
yeah,
like, come to your house with a 4-5.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
It just-
but like But the thing is, they're actually really good. Like the lyrics are good, bro. The flows are good. The voices are good. Their understanding of music is intelligent.
Yeah.
The content's just not for us.
There you go.
It's an age thing. But back to the pearly gates, bro.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying we're not gonna make it. All I'm saying is that if you're like at a level where where you influence a lot of people, and I'm talking about millions and millions of people, especially.
True, I've only got 1,000 followers, so it don't count.
I got like 150.
Wait, when does it count?
I'm not. Listen, all I'm saying is that if you're a high influencer, right, you need. Listen, at the end of the day, you're gonna be held accountable for your
vegans
actions.
are gonna hate
And
Ryan for promoting chicken.
And I think that's out of order. I do, because I just think there comes a time, for instance, Elroy, his son, doesn't watch certain things. They are actively, him and his baby mums are actively taking control of what his son sees.
Yeah.
Why is it down to Cardi B?
Yeah,
Why is
I
it
agree
Cardi
with
B's
John.
fault? You
I
know,
agree
it's
with
not.
John.
She's making her money.
He's my favorite on the show.
That's how, and you as well. You got your daughter's gonna grow.
But say that
you're not gonna have that in your house.
But you know what?
Listen.
No, it's true because I still let my son watch stuff that he shouldn't, like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
No. But technically, it's too old for him.
Yeah.
It's violent, but it's manga. Do you remember the old Street Fighter?
Yes,
We mess with that. I let him listen to Nas and the Damian Marley album. He likes Criss Cross. I play Wu-Tang with him. I play Pun. It's his favorite.
Don't get me wrong. Yes, Wu are talking sense, but they are swearing. They're
doing all of that. But to me, the vocabulary that they're using, the musical genius that they bring, the cultural differences as well, because he's from Essex and he's white. Like, for me to bring him into this stuff as well is good for his development.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And, you know, I don't do everything right, I guess.
But there's no
one does everything.
There's no right way to parent.
No.
None. Like I'm tired of this. There is
letting your kids watching Iggy Azalea or she's old now, whatever, twerk is wrong.
Yeah. But what I'm saying to you is you're actively taking steps to ensure
100%.
that certain things are not in the household and he's not taking it in.
Hold on. You man's all right. You man's are doing your thing.
I know I am.
The beef is with Cardi B.
And I'm saying
you man have done a good job.
What I'm saying is that
Cardi B's done a good job with her child.
Yeah, I do. I think when I saw that, if you saw the comments, everybody was saying, and I was like, I actually liked the post because I was like, good.
She done an even better job selling her soul.
Oh, I mean, gatekeepers are back, baby. Yeah, just leave. Shall we cut it early today?
That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
But you know what? Yeah. Again, it boils down to one thing, bro. This is entertainment, and the consumers are taking it as real.
Yeah.
And the Cardi B has proven it is entertainment. Yeah. And when the cameras are off, she's a mum.
Yep.
She's not twerking all day long or whatever it is that she does. It's entertainment, bro. This is entertainment.
And to bring it full circle, this is why there is pressure and people commit suicide.
Is this entertainment?
Entertainment.
Is this entertainment?
This is still entertainment. Yes, it is entertainment.
Should people take it literal or literally?
Well, we say don't get offended, innit? So we're telling you not to take offense. But
would you say
you will feel that you're going to be offended at some point?
Would you say you have a persona when you're on here that's separate to your persona of who you are outside of this with your family?
Not really. I'm coming here as real as possible. To be fair, obviously, yeah, I'm coming here as real as.
But you're a brand.
I wouldn't. I know what a brand is, yes, and I understand where you're going with that. But
I mean, I'm a brand.
Right, for me, my persona, right, or my character.
I'm a big brand.
Right, my character was when I was on radio, right. So when I was on radio, yeah, that wasn't me. Yeah, I had to do links, introduce songs. Like my voice would be different. I'd be like, and the next tune coming up, blah blah blah. And
we got a big one dropping.
Yeah, that's not me. That's not me. And even I was trying to be part of those people. I was trying to be one of those presenters. like, you know, probably one of the best presenters ever.
But this is still entertainment. Otherwise,
it's entertainment.
Otherwise, we'll be in our living rooms.
It's entertainment.
In our boxes recording this.
It's entertainment.
There's a reason why it's.
But I don't care. I don't like. I'm at that point.
You were born before the 90s. That's why you don't care.
I don't care what I don't. One, I don't care what people think of me. Two, I don't care about trying to be a presenter anymore.
But we all want to be liked, though. You say you don't care. We all want to be liked.
No, I don't. Listen.
I mean, I want to be liked. I don't want to be disliked.
As long as the Most High.
You know what?
As long as the Most High likes what I'm doing, then that is all for me.
I've never been that person for people to want to like. I've always just been this. And it's like, it's one of these things where you like me, you don't, whatever. I'm not going to trouble you.
I'm saying being liked is nicer than not being liked.
100%.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I agree.
Like if I walked into a pub and this thing become big, and I would rather people come up to me and be like, "Hey man, you seem like a cool guy.
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah.
Or I find you entertaining. Your jokes are incredibly funny. Your voice is better than Chris's." Like, that's the sort of shit I want to hear.
Fair dues.
You're henchier than Ryan. You're chunger than John. You make more pee than Colin. Like, I want to hear this shit. You know what I mean? You're not half brother.
Went there, you know. Love it. But you know what? I do think, let's bring it full circle out to the question. I do think it's social. Thinking about it now, I don't think it's 90% anymore. Just off this conversation we have had. We've had several different conversations and we refer to one main influencer right now in this entertainment business, Cardi B.
I think there's a lack of love in social media. And I think people are growing up feeling unloved. It's just, well, think about it.
Isn't that a parent thing?
Well, think about it though. You press a like button.
Yeah, but that's the whole. But
I have an issue with the like button.
Yeah, there should be an unlike button, right?
It's not even that. It's like when people post, like for instance, people post like sad things, RIPs, and this, whatever. It's like you're liking it. It's a bit weird.
I think they're liking
because, like for instance, I don't know. One of the Allowed girls died today. Sarah Harding. She died of breast cancer. So rest in peace.
Did you do a flower or?
I ain't got nothing sad.
Nothing
sad, and I don't want to press anything.
Right. Anything. So, yeah, for real.
So and the amount of likes. Now I get what people are doing, but I just find it quite distasteful. I just think she's died. There's nothing to like about that, man. Why are we liking?
Some people celebrate people's deaths.
Yeah,
you know,
you can celebrate. I just find I don't even think there should be anything.
No, but the word
it's a psychological experiment on people. It's basically right. So people doing it on social media, it transfers into real life. So whereas like people are searching for those likes now, like in real life as well as on the social media, they go hand in hand with each other. Like it psychologically, if there was never any like button at all and people just posted up pictures, fine, that'd be fine. But
they did that. When Facebook first happened, that's what it was doing.
This new generation can't live without that. We're from a different era. Like you can, other than I'm saying I want to be liked and that, like I'm good regardless either as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a different animal, bro. Eagles fly alone.
Yep.
That's real. So yeah, I'm good, but the new people, they can't survive without this. The attention is a feeder of the ego.
It is.
You understand? It chews on the soul.
It's idol worship. It's idol worship. And it's one of the commandments that the Most High says not to do is idol worship. Anything you put before the Most High becomes an idol. And these things, people start looking at themselves as gods.
Yeah.
They start looking at themselves as gods.
Things have changed, Chris, man. The concept of God and science is at war right now.
Oh, big time.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, because obviously,
massively.
But then you say it's at war. They did prove that there was a flood. They proved that Noah's Ark.
Yeah, that was in Turkey. You see how I come with the history? I'm definitely a half brother.
The thing is, right? Science and religion can go hand in hand.
If they want to collaborate.
Yeah, they can, because at the end of the day,
100% they can.
No, but they can't. There's
Go on,
one major problem, bro.
Go.
Like, they've got they carbon date things that go back 300 million years,
Right.
or 3 million years of old human beings. And according to the Bible, I believe like the planet's only 6,000 years old. So from there, it doesn't work out. And that's Genesis, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
But then
There's no nudging either way.
There are the pre-Adamites, which is not.
But does the Bible teach that though?
No, it doesn't.
See, this is the problem. And if they did, then I get it. So the caveman were there, whatever. And then Adam and Eve is a whole different form of human, so to speak.
There's a lot of books that were removed. That's the problem.
From the Bible.
Yeah, and they're in the vault.
In the Vatican, I'm guessing.
In the V, yeah.
In the V.
That gatekeeper stuff, man.
Bro, it's a whole new city on its own, apparently.
Or Ethiopia.
Can I introduce myself?
You know what? We've been 34 minutes in. We've done a topic already. And it wasn't even on the list.
Light work.
So let's just introduce ourselves, man. You go first.
Yeah,
man.
I'm going to go first, man. This is Big L 2.0. The eagle has landed. Eagles fly alone, bro. Holler at me.
Go on, Chris.
Humble servant of the Most High, Yahuwah, Eloheinu, blessed in the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, and guidance of the spirit of the Ruach HaKodesh. It's Chris Samuels, here to pod, and a message for everybody. Repent, for the kingdom of the Shemayim, heaven, is at hand.
Damn.
Man said repent, you know.
Man went in, you know.
You're just missing them loudspeakers that you hold out in Stratford Shopping Centre.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey, if it wasn't brotherly love,
It's true, man.
we couldn't say
We got
that.
a jab. We got a jab
You know what
each
I mean?
other, man. You know what I mean? My name's John Alexander. You know what this is. Let's get it, man. Right. Damn, I forgot to press the button on that
Really
one.
missed that one, innit?
Yeah, I did, didn't it? Let's do it again.
There you go. Very nice.
Right, we're gonna start off with a light topic. Should
Yeah,
women?
that was quite depressing, wasn't it?
it
Like,
was, it wasn't even depressing. It was just on, straight on. Like we was on it.
I like that. It was deep.
Wait, before I forget, right? Before you go to the topic, I just want to say one thing, right? You know when you called up the police, and
Yeah.
that, right? I did one for. I saw a bird in the road. Yeah.
Like a chick.
Well,
No,
was
no.
it? What was wrong?
Was she piff?
No, basically this pigeon or bird. I know. I can't remember what it was. Like basically, I was driving and
Did you clip it?
someone else did. It
You
was
did
it went underneath
you
someone
did it.
else's
You
car.
clipped it, man.
No, it wasn't me,
Don't
bro.
lie,
It
man.
wasn't me. Man.
With your super fast BMW. out there.
Listen, somebody did it.
Yeah, repent, yeah?
Somebody
God's
did it.
creatures, bruv. That's what
It wasn't me. I didn't say it was me, bro.
Noah's Ark, bro.
Anyway, listen.
He said two pigeons so it could populate,
no.
bro.
So I called the police in it because like I could see like it was injured. It was injured. And you know when you were talking about the private number call, like,
Yeah. Did
they
you get one back?
probably called me back and that like, so where is the bird now? And I was
Oh,
like,
really?
well, I've driven away now. Do you know what I mean?
Bro,
Like,
that's not really a police.
RSPCA.
oh
innit?
yeah, that's it. RSPCA. Yeah,
Yeah, them
Big
man.
difference between them and the police.
yeah.
Though they both do deal with animals in their own way, you know what I mean?
Well, that's that's one thing, innit? That was a nice thing, innit?
Yeah, bruv. Yeah, it was a good thing. It was a great thing.
Chris,
you did.
that was a very irrelevant fucking...
Listen,
And stop
it's
the
one of them
topic.
You're
ones.
you know?
usually good, man.
No, it wasn't to create excitement. I just wanted to get off my chest. Okay. That's all. Just wanted to just relieve it.
I respect the
You know
hustle.
what, right? Before we move to the topic, right? I'm glad Elroy's here because you know we had this uncle and aunt thing, right? You know, cultures.
Yeah, I call people auntie.
Right.
But you don't agree with that.
Yeah, but this I was stifled this afternoon because Aaliyah was competing at a competition and I had to drop one of her friends home.
How did she do?
She won her race and
Come on.
Bro, she better win. We need some sponsors. And we need a famous person on the show.
and she done well in her relay. The team came second in the relay, but it wasn't her fault. But she ran a fantastic second leg. She really did.
Go on.
But
Proud dad moment.
yeah. But this is where I came a bit unstuck here because one of her friends went, "Oh, hi, Aaliyah's dad." So I was like, "Cool." She goes, "What's your name?"
Did you get uncled? Did you get uncled?
Wait, listen, wait. She went, what's your name?
That's fucked up.
So I went, John. And she went, well, I'm going to call you Uncle John because it's part of my culture. And I was like,
Shit.
I didn't have the heart to tell her.
No, but you don't deserve to be uncled. You have to be overweight to be uncled, number one. No, am I lying?
And when the thing is, right, I didn't have the heart to say to her, don't call me that. Because she was so sweet. I was just like, no, this is my culture. I respect my elders. I'm going to call you Uncle John, not Aaliyah's dad anymore.
Do you know what? I reckon she listened to the show.
No.
Do you know what? Can we start calling you Uncle John?
No. Fucking well not.
Wait, I think we're on to
She
something
probably
here.
thought, you know what?
Uncle with a
You
go-to.
know what? I'm going to get him, you know. And I'm going to come all humble as well. Yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it. Tell me not to call you uncle. You know, tell me now.
John, you know what? You made a big mistake there.
There was nothing I could do. I just had to.
You got uncled.
Yeah, and it was just like
That's savage.
oh,
But for
man.
me, like, I would uncle and auntie like your parents.
Nah, don't. Just
How old are they, bro?
well, my mum's 60. Oh God, Jesus Christ! I don't want to do it. 60 something.
What? So if I was in the house, I'm like, you're an auntie. What do I call her? I find that the most respectful, like a half brother thing. Do you know, no,
Yeah, I get that's your culture. I get it.
it's not your culture.
No, I do it at
No,
work.
you know what it is. You
It
know
is
what
your culture
I was
too,
raised
though.
that way. But
Right.
the problem is, this is the problem. Some of my mum's friends that she had around, we had to call uncle and auntie. They were just rude for no fucking reason, and it just left me with a
Right,
very
your foul taste.
Yeah, so now I look at you and I call you by your name.
Okay. But like
There's
I was-
always a root cause of the issue.
I was in Musa's house, and Musa, I said hi, uncle, innit, to your dad, and if I see your mum, it's hi, auntie.
See, I would, if I'm showing respect,
Yeah,
I
of
would be
course.
like Mr. or Mrs. Samuels or something like that.
What is this, bruv? America? Are you trying to take someone
No,
to the
but
prom?
That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm not calling anyone.
You know, there was
uncle.
like Mr. Alexander. I will bring her back by 9 p.m. Like, do you think we're in an American
I'm
movie,
not
bro?
doing uncle and aunties. I just can't.
you know-
You got mistreated by them.
Yes.
do you know what, right? What's it called? I do that at work, right? So I do like the whole
wow.
auntie and uncle thing.
That's
because, like,
real ethnic
no,
shit
because
there,
yeah,
bro.
no,
in work.
no, because it works with the customers, innit?
Of course it does.
works, right? But
Is it mainly
last
Asian
week,
community there?
no, black or Asian.
So anyone brown? Because I don't
I
do this
do
to
auntie and uncle.
I don't do this to
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
what
you're
Caucasians.
uncle,
What do you do to the Caucasians?
You right, John? I don't auntie or uncle them
Why?
because in ethnic culture, generally speaking,
Yeah.
that's the done thing.
Listen, they love it. They love
See?
it. They absolutely.
And they see you like a son.
Do you know how much
Not a
sales you get out of
half
that? Yeah. All right, but last week I
Adopted.
auntied this woman, yeah. All right, and I found out she was like 10 years younger than me.
Bro, you got to do the check, the weight check first.
Bro, she looked older
The
than me.
weight check, you know.
The weight check.
She looked.
Am I lying though? Uncles and aunties are bigger.
yeah.
Because she was like, she was kicking off about.
Well,
this
maybe
phone.
I've reached that category because we do the weight check for people older than us. Maybe this girl,
Done the
Leah's
weight
friend,
check.
done the weight check and thought, you look like an uncle. You know. I'm not chung
But
anymore.
you know what? Even if you were an uncle, you'd be a cool one.
I'm a chung one, bro. I don't care. I'm a chung uncle.
Just
what?
take your
What?
uncle title, innit, man?
No.
Just take it,
We
man.
could call you Uncle John on the show.
No.
man. you done this to yourself.
Yeah, unks.
Unks. Hey, that could be your little thing. Hashtag unks.
Oh, man. I tell you what, I just didn't have the heart because she done it so nice. And Aaliyah's laughing her head off because she's thinking, like, Dad, she knows what I'm like. And I'm just like, oh.
No, you're right, though. I think we should stop uncling it because they might get upset. Because if I got uncled, it just means it's over. It's over.
I don't know, man. I wouldn't take.
I mean, I
don't
think,
really
like, the thing
care.
is, it wasn't even the fact that I took offense. It was the fact that I don't want anyone to call me that because I'm not going to call your parents that. I'm just not going to do it.
And it's like saying, do you even live, bro? That's what it would feel like to me if someone said uncle. I'd be like, what? And you know, I got another problem. The boss man thing. Like, like, boss. Have you ever been boss man?
Not yet.
You have at work.
No. I say it at work. I say boss. I don't say man. I don't say boss man.
Boss is disrespectful
Boss.
on every level.
Hey, boss. Come back. Boss. I'll do your deal. Uncle, sit down.
You man are deep, you know.
No, boss is
them.
fucked up. If you dare call me boss in the gym, it means you think I'm not from this country. You lot laugh. It's real. That's why you lot are laughing. Yeah, go on. I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute.
How did you get there?
It's so true. Because you only boss like foreigners that are like shopkeepers, you know? So if you ever dare say boss, I'll be like, mate. That's my response. Mate.
Boss man.
Bruv, I will do everything in my power for you to hear my London accent.
Boss man.
Don't boss man me. Boss man is
Wait,
rude.
so how many times have you been boss man?
Bruv, it's happened, you know. It has happened.
Recently.
Nah, not for years.
No?
Nah, not for years.
It would have been better if it happened now, not like when you were younger.
I still felt the animosity.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe.
So you're talking
Nah,
to
do
me
you know
about
what? Do you know
Aquila.
what? You know what? It's about what job you do. So if you work in a chicken shop, you're getting boss man.
Yeah,
course you
point
are.
blank period.
Yeah.
That's it. I do it. I've done it when I went into chicken shop.
Yeah, boss.
Boss can have 2 chicken.
You know what? It's so
I'm sorry.
wrong.
No, I'm
It's
sorry.
so wrong.
If
Do you know
you're
why it's
watching
wrong?
this, I'm sorry.
Do you know why it's wrong? Because you know that they're everything but a boss. That's the piss take. You know they are everything but a boss.
No, you know what?
Like you wouldn't call your boss at work boss, and he's a boss. This is what I'm saying. Yo, bruv, don't be boss man.
You know what?
to
No,
people.
I'm gonna make an apology now, man. It was a chicken shop in Manor Park. I apologize for calling you boss man if you're watching this.
But I don't think they take offense.
I hope not, because now I'm thinking, oh man.
They like it,
Is
man.
that camera on properly? Like
I don't know.
Yeah, it must be, man.
Must be.
producers high.
Oh man, right? You know what?
Bro, don't go around boss manning people. It's foul on every level, and especially the low-paying jobs when you know they're not bosses. That's fucked up, bro. Boss, see, look, you lot are deep.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, man. I always say, yes,
You know what?
yes, boss.
You know what that boss translates to? Really, worker. That's what you. That's what it really means. Am I lying? No one goes in that.
No, I never thought of it that deep.
Nah, but it is.
You know what it is? Nah. I blame.
Producer, my paranoia. Is my camera good? Sorry, bro.
I blame my brother, man. Sorry. You know, because when you're younger, you just hear it.
Musa, do you boss man people in the chicken shops? Why? They're everything but bosses, innit? Right, and would you boss your own boss at work? As a joke. Right, see? As a joke. Bro, there's something sinister about calling someone a boss.
Wait, my staff can say boss to me. I still get staff that don't work to me, that don't work for me anymore, that still call me boss.
But you're not a boss man like that. It's different. It's in certain circumstances, I think it's disrespectful. When you're in a low-paid job, don't go around calling them boss. It's fucked up. John can relate, so he's laughing. He knows how foul it is.
You know what it is? Like I said, I just grew up. Like, you go to a chicken shop. Yeah, boss man can have 2 chicken wings.
It's just disrespectful, bro. Would you say that to the postman? Boss man, it's rude because you know he's not at a high-paid job.
I feel bad.
See, it's wrong. Like even the cab drivers, they do it to the Uber guys.
Yeah, I've done it to the cab drivers. Yeah. When I got dropped to Heathrow, I was like, yeah, boss man. Yeah, just park there, boss man.
Yeah, boss.
But if he was boss man, you couldn't say park there.
Boss,
come here, boss.
Boss.
No, man.
Boss.
Wait, boss, I was standing there first, boss.
No, boss is wrong, man.
Nah, boss.
I can serve him first. I was standing there first, boss.
It's a violation, bro. But the boss man is a violation. Do people still use that word?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it literally. I was in Manor Park, probably like 2 months ago. It's a chicken shop. I was hungry and I was like, yeah, boss man, can I have that? And I remember using the word and thought nothing of it.
I used it yesterday at the Turkish shop.
See, but them man are classic boss mans as well. This is what I'm trying to say, though. I get it. I couldn't do it to my own people. I can't do it to my own people.
You know what? I feel so bad. You know what? I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna drop some money in there, man, and just buy extra. I don't know. I'm not gonna call him boss man anymore. I feel bad. I didn't even meet. Like, what?
But can you see it though?
Yeah. Now I see it.
Yeah, but do mans like? Do you think they cry when they go home?
Of course not. Of course not.
No, but I think they know they're being belittled. Because if you wanted to be respectful, you'd be like, "Thank you, have a nice day, man."
It's true. You go in Caribbean shop, you would never run boss man because they won't serve you.
Shall we do a
You
social?
can't run anything.
Yeah.
You go in there, you're afraid to spend money.
They don't want to serve you. Why are you here?
What you want?
What you mean?
And you know what? You can't even run out because you feel like you've partially signed a contract.
Yeah, now you have to just.
But there's a violation taking place, right? But
and
you still have
violating you.
Yeah, of course it is. But you still have to follow through. and then you feel like shit until you sit in the car and you taste the food, and then you understand why you did all this for. You know what I mean? Why you went through all of this.
Oh man, I tell you, man.
Yeah, but you know what?
But
boss man them as an experiment.
Nah, because I know what's gonna happen.
See, but that's the level of
look.
But this is the level of respect.
But I think also, especially if you go into a Caribbean shop and it's a Jamaican woman serving you, in my head automatically is like you got resemblance of my mum. And then if you're giving me, if I said that, the look I know I'd get from my mum.
What about if your auntie though?
It might work.
Because I auntie the Caribbean.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I auntie them all the
But
time.
if I
And
went
they
in
like it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If I went in there and said boss man though,
So, to the guy.
mate, he's coming out of a machete, bro.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, no, it's true. Why don't I do it in the Caribbean shop? He's right, you know.
Do you do it in a chemist? No.
No.
Because you respect the workers. It's fucked. It's fucked. See how racism, right? I don't know if it's racism or is it classism or what, but see how
It's an ism. It's an ism of some sort.
It is an ism because you boss man the Turkish guy yesterday. You said, "Go boss man your own people, bro."
Boss man.
See what I'm saying? Oh, bro, the Turks get boss man in the shops.
Yeah,
because the kebab shop guys they get bossed.
Yeah.
The chicken shop guys get bossed.
This guy
the corner shops get bossed.
This guy was a cool guy.
He bosses your local all the time. I boss them as well, and they're Turks. Yeah, the ones that do it back let you know.
What they do?
They do it back like to let you know, yeah, bruv, yeah, boss. Here you go. Back. Because they let you know you ain't a boss, I ain't a boss.
See,
there's no bosses here.
When that happens to me, right? I'll be like, yeah, boss man. But what? You call me boss man? Don't call me boss man.
Boss is ready. Come on. Your food, boss. Come on, go. Take it.
Oh, you know what's worse when they say, sorry, boss.
Yes, no. I've had that. I've had sorry boss on me. Yeah, I've had that.
You got sorry boss?
Yeah, I've got sorry boss.
On the train or something.
Man.
I can't. Where was I? I might have been after a night out. We went into a chicken shop and I asked for something. They didn't have it. Like, no, sorry, boss. Sorry.
You know, I'm gonna be conscious now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just say, I'm just really polite and just say, have a nice day, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Instead of calling them sir,
Yeah.
kind sir.
No, I meant I'm gonna be conscious of me being called boss.
Bro.
No.
Oh, so you're not gonna stop calling people boss then?
No,
After all of that, Chris is like, nah.
I don't know. It'll take a while, innit? It's gonna take a bit of time, innit? Time and
But I think they call you boss out of love.
what my staff.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Chicken shop is out of like, hurry up. Is what boss works. Yeah, because John's laughing because he knows in his brain. When he says boss, he means worker quickly. Look, why would one laugh this much?
No, it's not that.
Why would one laugh this much?
Man.
You know what? Because the thing is, I'm not even thinking on that level. It's just, boss man.
Bro, listen.
See, look, just get the wings.
Listen. I think you took it too deep. Bro.
Maybe I did.
You took it too deep. Like,
Did I do gatekeeper business?
I think you took it very, very deep. Like,
Boss man, gatekeeper.
The boss mans are the gatekeepers of the wings.
Anyone see the B movie?
No.
The B movie.
Ain't seen it.
No.
Oh man,
B for boss.
Nah, do you know what? That film, it's a, what's it called? Kids film. I watch it with my daughter sometimes and that. And it's about this bee that realizes basically he's in a matrix.
Oh yeah. I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
It's deep, man.
What, like a kid movie?
Yeah. Well,
I watch it with my
all
son.
kid movies have like watch kid movies properly.
Nah, Disney's the
Open your
fucked up
eyes.
one.
They're
Disney's the
all
fucked up
all
one.
of them are messed up.
Disney's the fucked
have you
up
watched
one.
Zootropolis?
Racist. Racist
my
against
God.
Fox.
Oh, is it? I ain't seen none of
Bro,
All Fox are the same. They'll never change. They're all animals.
this. Wow.
What?
bro,
The
that
rabbits
film.
in my head, it was like, okay, so the rabbits are the whites, the fox are the blacks.
Bro, that film is messed up. That's messed up.
Look at any Disney film, right? It's either the mum or dad dies and
Yeah.
they go through some trauma.
Yeah,
It's all rosy and it's just bullshit. That's why the kids are so fucked up in there.
Even down to Simba. Everybody loves Simba,
Yeah.
but my man couldn't wait for his dad to die. You know, I just can't wait to be king. And then he's all shocked. He's all shocked when his dad dies and crying and that. Like, bruv, you were just singing a full song about how you wanted your dad to die, basically. Now he's dead. You're king, bruv. Like, pattern up, bruv.
What have you done, pattern up, boss? How the hell would that work?
Simba was the boss.
Yeah, it's deep. So like my son, we don't mess with Disney. So what we do is we do Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Is that Disney? You might even
No,
be.
that's
What's that? Road down.
Roald Dahl, but I
Yeah.
think Disney
Probably
might
own
have
it
done
now,
something
yeah.
with it. Yeah,
So we do that sort of shit. The classics, man.
yeah.
We don't mess with all the other stuff.
Yeah, no, to be fair,
Cinderella and all
Disney
that.
is pretty.
Go and watch the 10 Rings, Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
What's that?
Really good. Marvel, really good film.
Oh, I saw
watched
the,
it.
saw the advert for it.
Took
I saw
Chloe.
you went cinema.
Took Chloe the other day because she's the only one that watches Marvel with me. Everybody else is just like, Dad, how old are you?
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't
Captain
care.
America. You like all that?
I love Marvel.
Really?
Yeah, I'd read all the comics, innit?
I've got a
You
collection.
don't, you don't care what anyone thinks, innit?
No, I don't. Of course not, man. So yeah, if you want something to watch, go watch that. It's martial arts, really good, and if you don't even have to be into Marvel. As a standalone film, obviously I know it all connects up, but if you're just a novice and you want to watch a film with action, really good film.
I
to
felt
watch.
all the Marvel films just ruined the comics. That's what happened to me. So I boycotted everything. I watched one. I liked the first ever Spider-Man. I thought that was okay.
Right, now the problem is
Yeah, and then the rest.
Universal brought the rights to Spider-Man and X-Men and Venom, and they fucked everything
Okay,
up.
so you agree it all went shit.
Fucked it up.
Yeah.
The ones, the Iron Mans and all of that,
They weren't bad.
They're done
They
by
weren't bad.
Marvel.
They weren't bad.
And Marvel followed the script of the comic book. So
Right.
everything you see, even down to certain scene placements in the films,
You can see him in comics.
you can people's actually reference them and said, look, this is what happened in the
Here's
comics.
my beef with them as well, right? And then I know they can't do it because you can't alienate children. But there needs to be swearing and shit in some of these.
Then you need to go DC. DC's the one. DC is the darker comic. Marvel's not. So
Yeah, of course, because Spider-Man and
yeah,
all that.
DC is, you want swearing, then DC's your one. Any film with
Green
DC,
Lantern's DC, right?
yeah, but that was Ryan Reynolds.
I
That was shit.
love Green Lantern. That's my favorite.
You like
comic.
that film?
No, the book.
Yeah, the comic. Yeah. Well, when they watch any movie that's DC, starting from Justice League, the Zingder Night Cut, the 4-hour one, you'll like that. If you like your comics dark,
Schneider?
Yeah, I do.
yeah, that's what you
All right,
need.
we're gonna do that on the WhatsApp group. Cause I'm
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
forget.
I'll send it to you. Right.
Where we going?
We're here
man?
after an hour.
Where are we going? This is a quick episode.
Should women get equal pay in football or in sport
All right.
compared
Yes.
to the men?
Yes.
I know.
Right, hold
No.
on, wait.
No, we're gonna
That
beef.
was quick.
No, I'm joking.
No, you meant that, yes. Why?
Come on, you don't care what anyone thinks. Just
Why? Why did you mean that, yes?
No, I was just, what's it called? I was just saying, innit? Wow. Wow, man. Wow. Wow. All right.
I'm-
I've not said anything. All right, cool. Let me hear what What L words?
No, you want to go?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, here's my thing with this.
Go on.
Is it about fairness? Is this what they're trying to accomplish?
Yeah, they want equal pay because they say,
Okay.
They
The thing is this,
same
right?
myth.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you're trying to chase equality, you're doing everything but equality by actually putting the money the same. Because if the men's football is bringing in more sponsorships, more money, more marketing, more advertisement, then therefore they should be rewarded more. They are probably already bailing out the women's football team. This is just an assumption. I'm just guessing. Probably are already.
Right.
Because they're probably bringing in millions. And maybe the women's football bring in millions too, but on the lower end of it. Work with me.
No, yeah. I'm with you on this.
Right. So actually taking the money away from the men who are bringing in more money is actually inequality. If the women should the women models be giving money to male models who don't earn as much? Because it will, in principle, would be this similar sort of concept. It's retarded.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Sorry, I've got to stop saying retarded, man. I think that's
It can be offensive.
I'm
but
working
it's
on
don't
it.
get offended, man.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
He acknowledges.
It's don't get offended.
The humbleness is rubbing off. So
Now call them boss.
or uncle.
Fuck you, lot, man.
Uncle boss man. Oh, dude. Yeah, so, when I done the maths on it, I thought to myself, if the Ireland men's team want to do that, whatever, that's an internal affair. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Is that what they want to do?
that's
Yeah.
what-
Do you see the thing? Look, I'll show you in the I'll read it.
Is it only for international? Or are we talking about club football?
Well, it's
as well?
going to eventually probably spiral
I
because everything does.
Right.
listen,
So
international.
Republic of Ireland agree to equal play for women's football team. So the Republic of Ireland women's and men's international football team have agreed a deal with the FAI to receive equal play, and it's in the Guardian. So
I think international wise, I can kind of see the sense in the international.
But why? The men's team are still going to generate more money. More pubs are
okay,
going to be filled out.
can we forget about the generation of money? Let's just talk about the quality of football.
Listen, I
Wow.
don't think
It's going to hurt some.
I hear what you're saying.
Look,
I
what
hear
I'm saying to you is, okay,
on
right.
an international level though.
Can we look right? Furthermore, while I'm talking, bruv,
Yeah, but on the
Google the best woman's. Well, the best women's football player is that Brazilian.
yeah,
What's her face?
yeah, but
Marta.
I can't remember the name. But if you
He's
look
going to
at
say Magna Carta.
but if you look at Ronaldo, right?
Yeah.
So if you're talking about quality, right? If you look at Ronaldo, he's the highest international scorer
Yeah, but it's quality.
in the world. Right?
Quality.
No. But he broke into the top 10 of the all-time scorers.
Yeah.
Right.
All the rest are women at the top.
Yeah, but they're not competing at the
No,
same
no.
level.
I know what you're saying.
It's a silly comparison.
I hear that. But on an international level, I don't feel that like on an equal pay thing should be that bad because you're representing your country. If we're talking about club level, the club.
How does the money work in international football? This is what we should really have researched before we got into this. Like, who pays the players?
So the
sponsors and the FA,
will
and the
pay-
sponsors, you said.
So the football
Right.
federations pay the players. Right. They give them a purse for the
right. But then the money comes from sponsors. So some international teams will have higher money due to better sponsors, right?
Yeah. So you got.
So the men's football are getting better sponsors because they attract more people into the business.
They will, but on an international level, on internationals, look, I ain't got a problem with equal pay. It's you're representing your country. Like the ultimate goal shouldn't be you're paying
Really?
your purse.
That's a life hack.
I-
You should get your daughter into football.
What's it called? Your phone locked off, man.
Sorry.
That was a quick research. You usually say do your research.
My thing is, right, we're arguing, but the basic fundamental is quality. Right? Now, what I mean by that is
Goalkeepers, gatekeepers, pat. They're all keepers of some sort, bro.
what I mean by that
some
is,
don't
right, we're paying these men to play at this high level, right? High level
When you say
football.
we ain't paying. It's a private industry.
we are when you're paying tickets or you're paying for your subscription.
It's still a private industry though. It's not a taxpayer thing.
No, yeah. But at the end of the day, if you're buying a ticket, someone's going somewhere to.
Of course, you're supporting the business.
So what I'm saying to you is, let's take Kevin De Bruyne. He is arguably the best passer of the game at speed.
In today's football.
His accuracy is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Name one female player that can even get near.
Well, how would you even measure that? That's another question. They can't anyway. Let's just pack that to the side.
Well, you can.
Because what they're playing up against isn't as hard. So the measurement would be inaccurate.
So then they can't get equal pay.
Well, exactly.
That's my thing. So that does away with the whole argument. Until you can produce high-end performances like that.
That'll be fair.
There you go. See, now, it's different in tennis, let's say. Tennis is a little bit different. I think women should get equal pay.
I agree, because I think Serena Williams will bad up certain man. She would be certain man.
This is it.
And I think, I've always said this, non-contact sport should be
equal pay.
It should be unisex. So table tennis, so if there are women, I think because Serena Williams, I think would have come maybe top 5, including men. Would you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about tennis.
I would agree.
Maybe in her prime, she could have come top 5. I think somewhere.
I reckon it would have been Federer, Djokovic, Nadal, then her, and then Murray afterwards.
But then, do men want women to show them up?
Of course not.
Exactly.
Most of the tennis matches she's played with men, because she's played them. She's played the tops. They've all been behind closed doors. I think one has been a charity match where she lost, but it was a charity match. You know, they never take charity matches seriously because it's just to raise money, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. We say all this here, but Serena Williams is an exception. And even sprinting, the women ain't going to...
Well, no, sprinting you can't. Sprinting again,
it's
you can't.
But
I still think they should get equal play there as well. Because at the end of the day, you can't compare.
Should they? Usain Bolt brings in how much for his nation? Why should he? He should be paid more than the men. It's a fact.
But the women's 100 meters today,
bro. This is capitalism.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is the women's 100 meters today is more popular than the men's right now.
But then they should be getting paid what they're worth. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they should be paid more. Is what I'm saying. Okay. Whoever generates more money.
Yeah. Fair
but first of all, I'm not a capitalist, right?
Yeah.
But I'm in a capitalist system.
Yeah.
So I'm only going by capitalist rules. You get what I'm saying? If it was down to me, like we'll all be on a universal money of £2,500 a month, whether you work or not. But whatever.
No,
like homeboy.
Wait. But if you go back to the women are better now in the 100 meters than the men.
Yeah,
but then it goes full circle every now and again.
It does because even in the Olympics this year that just went, nobody was talking about the men's 100 meters.
Yeah, okay. So are they just better, or are they also bringing in more?
There you go.
But are they bringing in more?
It weren't even
because it boils down to money. Because we're talking about pay here, right?
Okay. Well, at the minute, the Tokyo Olympics, there was no one in the stadium, so we can't measure it. But what I'm saying is there was more hype around that race than there was the men's. Because even the commentator was like, well, when the 100 meters for the men's finals came, it was just like, well, we don't even know who's going to win here. Really, it's just, we'll just see what happens kind of thing. Yeah. And the Italian guy won. And it was just like, oh, where did you come from? But in the women's one, there was hype around it. It was Shelly-Ann Fraser. It was Elaine Thompson. It was Sharika Jackson. There was a lot of hype around this race. And rightly so, they should get paid more or equal to the men's.
I agree. Yeah.
Because
I think more.
There was hype. And even more so as they're getting closer to this.
But it's COVID times. That's hard to measure. I don't know how Olympics works. But I know with football, when the Irish international men teams play, the whole city and all the businesses, all the pubs, all the sponsorships are going to make more money.
Yeah.
So they're bringing in more money.
But then equally, what's Ireland really ever done?
No, but in their little, I don't want to say little, let me take that back. Them bare knuckle fighters, I mean, pulled up.
What have they done in football?
Well, not much. But regardless, in their country, when Ireland play...
Roy Keane stormed off.
No, leave Roy Keane alone. I like Roy Keane, man. Okay, they produce Roy Keane. I'll give them that. Alright, it's fine. Yeah. Go.
I'm saying, bro, the men's football team generate money for the country.
Yes.
More than the women.
Yeah.
So why don't they just do the maths and people get paid what they deserve? And I'm telling you, the women probably wouldn't want that because the men are probably already bailing them out, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But equality. You're not gonna...
Bro, it's not even about quality. It's just about money. It's like boxing. You can have shit fighters, that people want to watch. I don't find AJ particularly exciting.
Yeah.
I don't find a lot of these heavyweights are not particularly exciting.
He's skilled enough to be where he is.
Yeah, but if he fights a nobody, he's still going to generate. Okay, it's not about quality. Is what I'm saying.
Let's talk about Mayweather then. In recent fights, forget all the.
Who's watched the recent fights though?
Let's forget about all the little sideshows he's been doing. Let's talk about before he retired officially.
Right.
The recent fights, he was just defending and just jabbing and getting
some
points.
would argue that there's a sweet science to boxing.
Don't get me wrong. I think that's great that he's done that because
there's this boxing IQ and all of that. But it's not about. Exactly what I'm telling you. It's not about quality. It's about what he can bring in, because his fights weren't quality towards the end. They were boring as fuck.
Yeah, they were. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But it's about the money. So when you're saying, oh, it's about quality, it's not. Because you could just be totally shit. I mean, there's shit rappers out here that are millionaires.
Have you watched the women's football compared to the men's?
I wasn't gonna do them dirty like that, but
no, this is my issue, man. And you're making me bring it to the surface. Right?
Do your thing. you don't care what people think, right?
My thing is right. I watched a women's match, right? I watched a full 90-minute.
I like women's football, by the way.
The balls were off, man. I could have done.
You
better.
see some screamers though.
It's like, what are you doing? And then
you're doing them like that.
It's like, this is a mess, and you want to get paid equal pay. At least get up to that quality. I'm talking, get up to championship level, right?
Nah,
I'm not even talking about Premier League. Let's just get up to championship level where we can talk equal pay.
There are some good female footballers though. Individually, there's some ballers.
Yes, they are ballers individually.
Right. I've seen some wingers and strikers.
Again, I'm just going to use Kevin De Bruyne. I'm not even going to go to Messi or Ronaldo. I'm just using Kevin De Bruyne as. Furthermore, no, I'll take David Beckham right now as he is and say,
of course,
ping a ball in the top corner. Watch how he does it, precise. And I know he was doing it because I followed him on Instagram. He was training.
Right.
So he was doing it. Right. These girls ain't doing that. He could, even him.
Well, I don't really care what they're doing. Yeah. I care about how much money are they bringing in, because the conversation is about cash.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is,
the conversation isn't about
when you go to watch football,
right?
I want to see. There's certain players I want to see.
Right.
So when we done a friendly and they were like, oh yeah, it's in the Emirates. Messi's playing. I'm coming. I want to see Messi.
See him live.
I've never seen Messi. I want to see him. And I saw him for about 10 minutes and he came as a sub. But it was enough for me.
Yeah.
No, women ain't going to get me there like that, man. It's like, I'm going to see what? Who?
I remember
dead balls.
Kaka scored that amazing goal.
Yeah. All I'm going to see is dead balls. Like, come on, man. Like, no.
And some,
quality.
And some amazing goalkeeping.
But like I said, football,
goalkeepers,
women football is not up to the scratch for equal pay as yet. They're getting there.
Even if, I just don't think it works like that, John. Even if they are the same, even if they are good enough, it's just about who brings in more money. Your podcast could be better than others.
Yeah.
It's about who brings in more money.
It's true.
No one gives a fuck about the quality of your mic.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Sorry, that sounded really bad.
No, but you're right.
I'm on the show. But that's how it works, bro. Yeah. It's like artists. We've seen have you seen these modern art stuff, abstract stuff, when they just put an old boot down and then they throw a burger on top, take a picture and say, this is magnificent art and it sells for $1 million, right?
Yeah.
It's about the consumer. There's a market for that where you could have an incredible artist that can't sell his painting on eBay for £500.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Or £5.
£5 munch.
Boss, man. Well, I think, So what is the overall thingy? We say no to equal pay.
I think, for me, no for club football, international, I don't mind.
No for inequality.
Okay. Mine's just no. I'm just like, no.
All right, so I'm sure there is a female that could probably play.
Not better than Kevin De Bruyne.
No, but there must be one that can play.
Yeah, obviously, Marta, she's brilliant. She's Brazilian football.
You think she could play in the Prem?
Well, I'm questioning whether Messi can play in the Pen. To be honest, the Prem.
In the Prem, he's not. He can't handle the smoke.
I'm questioning because he had an opportunity to come and rival Ronaldo, and he let me down a bit. I love Messi. I love him.
Listen, Ronaldo. answers the call.
I'm gonna go on record and say this because I've been Messi, team Messi all the way. But the problem is, you had an opportunity to come
Shut everyone up.
and shut people up,
He
and
went
you took
PSG.
an easy option where he could run that league with his eyes
I know,
closed.
and he's gonna.
It's easy, and I just think you could have challenged yourself a bit. Come to the
You
Premier
don't
League.
want the smoke,
Because
though.
the thing is, if he came to the Premier League and won a trophy,
Nah,
no one couldn't say nothing to him.
I agree.
It's done. But now you're going to have that over your eye, yeah, but you stayed at Barcelona, and the one time you had the opportunity, you took the easy way out to move to a league where they've got Neymar and
Well, he could have done
Mbappe.
a season here and still went to PSG.
Here you go.
He's younger than Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But quick question: who's the lady Marta?
Marta, yeah.
Can she play in the Prem for any team, lowest team? I've not watched.
Remember, you got Burnley.
Burnley's they're tough though, man. Like, even Ronaldo's gone to Burnley and complained about getting kicked the shit out of.
What position does she play? Striker.
She's striker. I don't know.
Norwich. She can play for up front for Norwich. No?
Aston Villa. She's not going to make the Prem. Championship?
Championship,
No,
yeah.
it'd be
Championship,
harder. It'd be harder. It'd be more physical. Championship will be more physical. It's a fact.
Okay,
That's a tough league.
is it probably Brighton? That's just me off the top of my head.
Yeah,
You're not saying that for funny
I
reasons.
got, what's it called? Mobe and Danny Welbeck.
You should take Welbeck's position.
She's better than Welbeck. she's better than Welbeck. I'm sorry, Welbeck. Look, listen. Look. When you was at Arsenal, I loved you, and you done well. But Marta's probably better than you. Sorry,
do you mean that?
boss man.
Do you mean that, John?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. But that's the only player out of the females that would...
Well, there's another one she's really good. I've got her name. She's like the most expensive.
Okay, so
But she did nothing when I watched the Women's World Cup. She did nothing.
All right, so the quality isn't there in comparison.
It's not
right?
there at all.
They don't generate the same amount of money.
So they shouldn't get equal pay.
Right, I mean, I think
But
that's
then-
not humble.
When you flip it and say tennis now, equal pay all round. 100 meters, equal pay all round.
Yeah, I agree, because it's non-contact as well. So that, because come on, football, we are going to have a physical advantage.
Yeah.
99.99% of the time, there's going to be one dickhead saying, I'm being chauvinistic for
Yeah,
saying that
yes.
all men are stronger than all
Yeah,
women.
yeah, yeah.
No. But 99.99999, is there any more nines I could put in there? You know what I mean? I'm giving you one little hope. But you get my point, right?
Yeah.
So, but with non-contact sport, free for all, bruv.
Yeah.
Earn what you want.
Yeah. I agree.
Winner, sponsor takes it.
I agree.
And if a woman bads you up, then pick another sport as a
Yeah,
man if you
yeah.
can't handle the heat.
Yeah.
Simple.
I agree. All right. Well, you've gone silent again, bro. You just...
No, I was waiting for the next topic, man.
Chris is done with it.
I'm waiting. I'm
He's
just waiting.
bored of this one.
He don't want to talk about it, man. All right, so we gotta do it, man. I don't want to do this, but we gotta talk about the boy, that guy, man,
What guy? Oh, I saw a picture.
Little Nas X.
Oh,
We've got to talk about
Was
him.
that him in the group?
That was him in the group.
I didn't even clock that was him.
Now the problem is Little Nas X,
Was he-
right?
So he's pregnant.
He's posed with a pregnant belly.
right.
The problem is, he is going to get himself backlash now, not from the men.
Oh, is it?
Women
yeah.
are saying, literally, let me find the post, right? A woman, and she's, where is it?
Is she a MILF?
Where is it? She went, what's his obsession with mocking women?
He's not mocking though. He's
But-
participating.
But this is what a women are looking at this now, right? Now this is the thing. It's like,
it does look like that though, actually. Now that she said that.
this is the thing. It's kind of like, you know, I know he's a troll. He is a troll. He's just trolling. He's a media whore, and it's working.
Oh, well, and he is also bisexual, maybe, or whatever.
Yeah.
Who knows?
He's got his handlers.
Handling gate
See how he
handles.
said it? He's got his handlers.
Handling the gates.
The thing is, right, when I saw it, I just thought, okay, you're doing what Little Nas X is doing what Little Nas X does, right? Which is just look at me, craving this attention. We're talking about.
He's just being gay, isn't he?
Is he though? Because gay people don't
Claim
really
him.
do all this nonsense. And I
No
think,
one's claiming him.
I think, to be honest, gay people are getting a bit sick and tired of him.
Listen,
He's not doing them justice. Like, with all due respect, like he's not being
No, that video that he brought out, that was a blatant up yours to the Most High.
Oh,
That video there, listen, that's unforgivable. That's an abomination in itself. No, it is. It's an abomination. It is.
abomination. There's no coming back from that, is there?
Listen, I'm not one to judge.
Wow.
But he needs to repent.
Definitely not.
Like, he needs to repent every day. Like, seriously, that is bad. That video is...
Well, some would say it's artistic expression.
Nah, no way. It was calculated. His people that set that video up calculated at the beginning. You have the garden, you have the seduction of the
serpent.
Yeah, the serpent seduction. You have
It was a big FU on religion.
And I think
No matter what you believe,
Yeah.
because essentially religion has that as kind of the base story.
man, it's the
the
Genesis.
blueprint story,
It's the
yeah.
beginning,
Yeah,
isn't
it's-
it? It's fucked up.
he mocked Yahushua being crucified, and then he mocked Yahushua going down into Sheol, into hell. And
I think both communities need to not disrespect each other. I think that's important.
It's hard though, because you got, see, let's take the Catholic community for instance. They don't condone it at all,
Yeah, but that's up to them.
and it's like, in order
That's
to
not mocking it,
they
though.
don't don't condone it.
Nah, they won't.
The Catholic,
The Catholic, yeah.
they're okay with it.
No,
they're not.
they don't. They're not
They
okay.
don't
with it.
condone-
No,
okay,
they don't.
okay.
They don't condone it.
Condoning is
Condone it. Yeah. Sorry,
He said
sorry.
not
Sorry, got it.
And what I'm saying to you is, because they're so outspoken about it, like, you know, when gay people want to marry each other,
Yeah, the Catholic Church
they
doesn't
won't do
run it. But they are now. There's gay priests and all that.
yeah, but it's.
I mean,
not,
if you go to the Vatican, you'll find quite a lot of those. Just
well,
putting
yeah,
it
it's
out
just,
there.
it's just, yeah, but you know,
Yeah, all of that. All of that.
Listen, I ain't got a problem. I ain't got a problem with him being gay, right? That's not my issue.
yeah, I know what you're saying.
My issue is his blatant up yours to certain things that you should not do.
Yeah, that's uncalled for. I think. I mean, look, we joke about religion. We throw jabs at you a lot, but it's not like that.
No, that is
That's savage.
what he did was a blatant just fuck you, basically, and what? That's what it was.
Yeah, but you know,
This is what I'm doing,
but
kind of thing.
you only get offended at what you choose to get offended. Is what I believe in life, bro. I think I have the power to get upset or not. It's not in.
Yeah.
It's not about. Do you remember we spoke about racism, and I don't even respond. I'm beyond that.
Yeah,
I'm still getting pussy and money,
yeah.
so I'm good.
Yeah.
So I think, like, do you take offense to that?
I take offense to that. I sit on a show called Don't Get Offended, but when you take the name of the Most High's name in vain, and you do that, and also imagery, it's in the commandments as well. It's part of the commandments. Like, I read the commandments. I'm reading them every day. Yeah, so like I'm getting them in my head and making sure that, you know, obviously I'm doing the best to keep the commandments. But the first two, blatant FU, blatant. Like, you can't.
But I guess though, not in his defense, because I'm definitely not defending him with them bars. But in their defense, or that community, they feel that you lot don't accept them. See, because my religious views,
Nah, do you
my
know-
spirituality is a little bit different. I don't
Nah.
really go through the
Nah.
textbooks the same
Do you
way.
know what? That is wrong.
Is that wrong?
Yeah,
Because
that's
that is
no.
the perception,
Alright,
right?
this-
The
no,
gay
no.
community feel that the church and them
Alright,
don't like us.
alright,
So they maybe him saying "fuck you" is because of that.
Nah, do you know what? It's certain churches that teach those sort of things and that do not understand the scriptures. They don't understand them properly, right? The Most High has not got a problem with gay people. He hasn't. He hasn't got a problem with gay people. Not at all, right? Sodom and Gomorrah, a powerful story.
Didn't that get burnt?
Yeah,
Lot's wife.
Yeah,
she turned back and looked back and turned into a pillar of salt, innit?
yeah, because she
I got
She
that
was
in
looking back at the worldly possessions.
I got that in the rap lyric.
her daughters were still there, and she, that was her like looking back at her old life, and she was told by the angel not to
Don't look back.
Don't look back.
Just run.
You just leave it. Now it wasn't
Sorry.
John.
in Sodom and Gomorrah, right? Yes, there was a lot of stuff going on. Yes, people were gay, but it wasn't the fact that they were gay. It was the act of what they were doing. So it was the act of the way like these guys. As soon as the angels came into Sodom and Gomorrah.
J-Lock.
The guys, no, not J-Lock, but the guys wanted to rape the angels. Like they were banging on the door saying, "Get them out of here. We want to rape those guys. Who are they?" Yeah, it's not what basically the reason why the city got burnt or got destroyed is because all the what's it called? The spirits were not good. Yeah, and whoever they would have created as their generations were not going to be good either. All right, so it was more the act. It wasn't the people, it was the act. And this is where people get things wrong. Catholic is different. They're different. Yeah, they changed a lot of things anyway. They do their own thing. They worship Mary. They worship idols. If you look deeper into Catholic or Catholicism or whatever, if you look deeper into there, yeah, they're not right.
Them gates are not being kept clean, bruv.
No, they're not right. And I grew up in a Catholic. I grew up. Yeah.
But you hear what I'm saying? Like,
I hear what you're saying.
Maybe that community feels, well, not maybe, they do. Because religion and them, they don't really mix.
Because the scriptures the scriptures are not being presented by, like, say for example, in churches, they're not teaching people the right things. They don't even teach people the scriptures. If you learn it for yourself, you find out, hold on, there's nothing ever here to say that the Most High doesn't like gay people. There's nothing.
Okay, but then you've got all these priests and all that, right?
Because
they go
false prophets. They are false prophets.
A wolf in sheep's clothing.
They are false prophets. They're leading people astray. They're false prophets. Yahushua talks about them all the time. Beware of false prophets that will come in my name. Yeah, it's there.
I'm down with them. I don't fuck with them.
But these false prophets won't even talk about those parts. They don't want people to know those bits in the Bible. There's loads of stuff in there, but if you look at it for yourself, you'll see. Wow, hold on. Even when I started like reading the Bible for myself, I was like, "Wow, how comes I didn't know all of this?" I grew up in a Catholic church.
Sounds like you and Little Nas X need to have a heart to heart.
Nah. Him
or a belly to belly.
He's done too much. He's done too much for me to even contemplate having a conversation. I'll just pray for him. That's all. I'll pray.
You can't be saved.
I pray for him.
Not everyone's gonna make it.
Well, the thing is,
is he young like that?
He's what? I think he's in his 20s, early 20s.
And the thing is,
he's turning the women against him, because women generally don't have a problem with him.
Yeah,
but now you get in women obviously seeing that post and saying, "What's your problem with us? Like, why do you keep mocking us?"
But you know what? You see, certain things are fashionable right now. I think if you're homosexual and you're a person of color, my God, does the whole world want to be your friend at the moment, right?
Yeah.
But everything gets played out.
Yeah.
And that fashion run is going to be gone anyway. Because I think people do this shit also. I wouldn't be surprised if he's not gay. I'm telling you, bro. I would not be surprised. People do weird shit.
Yeah, but even when you go back to the women, like the pregnancy thing, there's a lot of women that can't get pregnant.
But you know what? Industry baby, right? And then now he's pregnant. That's kind of deep. Baby pregnant. No? Gatekeepers.
He's a 2000 baby.
He's gonna give child.
He's born 1999.
He's gonna give birth. He's gonna give birth to Lucifer.
Well, he's born 1999. 22 years old.
What?
1999 is 22.
Yeah, look there. What? April the 9th, 1999.
His dad must be unsure of what's going on with his poor boy.
I don't think his dad's about. Because the thing is, for me, right?
They can make the story.
I know people. Yeah, well, they do make the story, don't they? Yeah. It's just like
the shoulder stuff, and the best friend who went missing.
Where are you, Michael? Levon Robinson.
Me and Michael.
Michelle mad.
John, why did you bring up this topic, man?
I didn't. It's him.
Who posted that in the group? It was Musa,
it was all of us, yeah, because we all found little bits. Chris posted up some other stuff, but it's
some gatekeeper stuff.
Yeah, Chris went in, man.
Oh, you got to do a show called Gatekeepers.
We got.
I'll be honest.
Let's do
a gatekeeper episode. He loves it.
Gatekeeper episode, you know. Oh my god! Could you imagine?
Well, you know what, Chris? Right? What do you want to achieve, though? Like, what I mean by that is, humans just don't care, bruv.
No, what I would love to achieve, or not what I would love to achieve, I would love everyone to see salvation. That's what I would want.
Sing the song of salvation.
I was being serious.
All of the Iron Mike. But bro, then people would say, what makes you think you know the true salvation? So there's many concepts on the planet. You got the Hindus and that, they're doing their thing. You got hippies, you got, Muslims, Christians, Catholics, Sikhs, and accordingly to everybody, they're on the right path.
Listen, I'm not saying everyone's wrong, but all I'm saying is that
you're right.
The Ruach. No.
I'm not saying everyone's wrong, but I'm right.
That's not what I said. But all I'm saying is that the Ruach HaKodesh, the Holy Spirit, has led me to in this direction. And all I can go by, like I said, I've had spiritual encounters.
But you'll get someone saying that they've been led.
No, yeah, but I'm not turning to them and saying that you're wrong, mate. Do you know what I mean? Or boss. Do you know what I mean?
You're not wrong, boss.
Boss, you know you're wrong.
You're not wrong, Uncle Boss.
But all I'm saying is,
but you said you want everyone to have salvation.
Yeah, I want everyone to get salvation.
That's a kind thing to think.
Right? You want everyone to make it.
Yeah.
And the harsh reality is we're not all gonna make it, and that's not even a pun.
I said that on episode 24.
Yeah, that's the realness.
No,
and that is a humble way of thinking. It is.
No, and I respect it, but people just don't care. They don't, bro.
Because we're in a society now where it's cool to not care. It's cool to appear a certain way.
You lot don't care what anyone thinks of you, right? Well, yeah. Remember that earlier? Remember that?
Thing is, I'm born outside the internet, so I know I mean it. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like when you're outside of, it's quite funny because when I look at the kids now, and even down to little Nas X, he's a kid. When you look at it and you just think, damn, like when I was growing up,
that couldn't run anyway.
You would never be doing this nonsense.
That could not run.
No,
it's true. Yeah,
I lived outside of that bubble. You know what I mean? And it was like now everything's just like so quick. So this is a trend now. Tomorrow it's gone.
Even with Jerry Springer back in the day, like Jerry Springer used to have like certain shows like a guy was dating a woman and Jerry, I'm here to. No, Jerry, I'm here to say that I'm really a man.
That's when I knew the world was going to start going deep. Or Maury, you are not the father. You are not the father. It's like she's got about 20 men on the stage and none of them are the dads.
They're all sitting there like school children on them little chairs.
It's just like...
Or you have a man like busting like bare skanks like when he's not the father.
Yeah, they were like, yes, I'm out of this shit. They're like, I'm out of this shit. Bro, they were like, they've won the lottery, some of them.
Bro, but you know what? My thing is, when I was sitting there, you look at it, you just think, if you're that upset or that happy, then why lay down with her in the first place? Yeah. My moves when I was in the game was very simple.
You were chung like that.
Yeah, but it was very simple. If I'm gonna lay down
Your
with a
caliber
chick,
was higher though.
yeah. If I'm gonna lay down with
So
a
it would have
chick
been alright.
and I got caught out,
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been alright.
comme si comme ça, innit? I'm alright. It's like okay, I can wake up to you in the morning. I'm good. You know what I mean? I can.
That
deal
was
with
that
you.
was one of my rules. Do not have sex with someone that you cannot have as your baby mum. Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
That was a safety net. Shit happens.
Yeah.
You know, and then at
Because-
least then everyone could turn around and say, well, she does have a really pretty face.
Yeah.
Because that's what they all say.
This is
As
it.
much as everyone's not shallow, but all your family members will be saying that, even if she's a complete bitch.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
She's
pretty. She's pretty.
pretty,
You
yeah.
done all right.
Yeah.
You done all right.
Well done.
Well done, boss man.
well done, uncle.
Unks.
Oh man, I'll tell you, man, it's crazy. Crazy. Right, we're done with this topic, man.
Yeah, man.
Right, we're gonna get into some real shit right now. Is it right for 12 to 18-year-olds to be solutionized without parental consent?
What does that word mean?
Solutionized. Think about it. The vid.
Oh, the solution.
Yeah, the solution, man.
This is the solution for humanity. Go on, Chris. You got this.
Take it away, man.
This is your arena.
Take it away.
All right. So obviously, my understanding is that the government want to give the solution to 12 to 18-year-olds, and not have parents able to consent. So if the child wanted to take it, then bam, that's it. They don't need the child's consent. Now, at the moment, it got rejected at one stage, but the government are trying. From my understanding, I don't know how up to speed I am on this, but I did hear a couple of days ago, the government is still trying to push it through, so that your child, if your child is between the age of 12 and 18 years old, and they go to school, and they say, we're going to give you the solution, and your child says yes, they don't have to get your consent for it. Is that right?
No, it's not right at all. Because at the end of the day, if my child doesn't turn up for school, they want to fine me. So why are you taking now all of a sudden?
Find a child for his pocket money.
Why exactly? Why all of a sudden that's okay for me to have parental responsibilities for that? But you're gonna take that away to put the solution in my kid?
Well,
no.
here's the reason though. Clearly, parents are not gonna consent.
Well, you would think that.
Well, because if they did consent, they wouldn't even do this.
Yeah.
They'll just be like, here's the forms. They're gonna consent anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought the numbers don't affect them as much.
This is it.
I thought that's what.
Well, you
that's
remember
what my
when it first
understanding
come? You remember when it first come out? The vid first come out. It was only affecting black people, innit?
Yeah, I remember that one.
I was just like, really?
Oh my gosh.
I screenshotted something of a friend that I went to school with.
Yeah.
And he said that it's designed to kill black people.
Yeah.
And he's black. So I pulled him up. I said, so all the black nurses and everyone, he said, yep, that's exactly what's going on. At that moment, I couldn't respond. I said, all the best, bro. Look after yourself.
Take care.
No, I said, look after yourself. I'll show you it. Because he really, and he
Call
really,
him boss at the end.
no.
No, when someone signs off, take care. You know it's final. I had one girl do that to me, man. He was like, oh, well, I said something, and then she went to me, well, clearly I'm just not for you. Well, take care. Oh, you take care of me? Oh, my God.
You uncled me. But it's like,
Should TC her back.
he honestly. Yeah, jeez. What's that one? BFF. The BFF there, bro. And the shit with the unks, dude. But yeah, my guy, he watches this as well. But you know, I just don't give a shit. And then I pulled him up. I said, bro, so all the black nurses that work for the NHS, they're all in it to kill black people according to your idea. And he said, yeah, that's exactly what's going down. And I just said to him, all right, bro, well, I hope you and your family stay safe, because now I'm worried for you, because you're a target.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
By your own people and everyone else
Yeah.
to be killed by. I mean, what do I do at that point? You know, he's long gone. But yeah, it's deep.
That's on some 007 shit, man.
There are people out there,
I
bro.
just don't. For me, right, it's just, I've never ever believed that for a second. I've never believed that this was put here to kill us and only us. So just like, I do believe it's a population thing though, because they are looking to try and get to Mars.
I don't think it is a population.
No, but
thing.
you got to look at it, right?
You can't go to Mars anyway.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
let's
but
not do that.
Look, just
Play along.
All right. I'm playing. All right, cool. I'm just saying this is for
Right, now listen.
If people ain't watch other
Now,
episodes.
I want to. Let me
Just play with Uncle.
All
let me
cool.
sleep.
All right,
let me simplify it. Thanos theory. That's what I call it. I call it my Thanos theory.
Yeah.
Right? His whole thing was he needed to halve the population.
Yeah.
All right, what did
Right?
he do?
So he got the rings and he done the snap and half of people were disappeared. Right? That was the whole fact. But I think that theory is happening now.
It's real, yeah.
Yeah, they're
have you
doing
seen
it.
Have you seen the Georgia Guidestones?
Oh, gatekeepers back.
bro, have you seen them?
Just play along.
All right, sorry. Go.
Go explain, because you're actually following me what I'm saying.
True. Actually, you're on the same plan. Go on.
The Georgia Guidestones.
What is that, a movie?
No, it's some actual stones that they've been there for like centuries. I don't know how long they've been there for, but on the actual stones, it says to keep the population at 500 million. The world population. It's on the Georgia.
Surpass that.
The Georgia Guidestones are very like they're very well known. It's like Stonehenge. It's like
Okay, yeah.
Like one
I'll
of them. Like
Google
you can go
Can
there.
you put it in the
visit
WhatsApp group, please?
Yeah,
Along with that movie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep,
so-
yep.
But it says on the stones, like it's basically a guide for the people that rule the world and that. But it says keep the population at 500 million.
But here's why I think the vaccine or corona isn't population control, because it's quite a shit one if it was. There isn't actually been that many deaths. There could have been a lot more. They could have made a better virus.
Yeah, but then it would have been
too bait.
Yeah.
They've been. I've experienced.
I mean, I did honestly think
My bad.
more-
Sorry, I was a bit insensitive.
I did
there,
honestly
'cause
think
you,
I was going to
did
turn
tell
into
us something.
Batman. I did think that at one stage.
What was you gonna do?
Turn into Batman, innit? If I got the vid, because it came from bats.
Allegedly, a massive allegedly.
Can we talk about Project Mars a bit?
Go on, yeah, all right, yeah.
So I've heard many. So there's a few, right? I think there's SpaceX,
Yeah.
and then there was another project one where they were getting 30 people or something to send
To
them
go
to
out there,
Mars.
yeah.
I think this year.
is it Elon Musk is trying
Right.
it or something, is he?
So they're taking like the best of the best, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like scientists.
We
and-
keep trying to break this barrier and go out.
just pretend we can, yeah.
Humour
please.
us,
I know,
humour
I
us.
know it's,
All right.
I know
It's
it's
hard
kidding.
though. It's
But
hard.
what I'm
Just
saying,
pretend the world. Look, check this out, John. The pretend the world is round, which it actually is.
boss
But
man.
Boss, it's not round, bro. Boss, it's not round. It's not round. It's flat.
look, bro, we've pretended the world's flat, so play with us back.
All right, go on.
We've done many
Go on.
concepts with it being
we
flat,
have.
so
Alright.
just
Yeah.
you
Go
know.
on.
So pretend the world is round, and we're gonna go to another planet, and the planet does exist, and space is still right, and we can get there. What do you think this is all about then? Colonizing space,
Definitely, well, it's in our nature. I say in our nature, but
certain
you
races.
don't. It's in their nature to colonize and conquer, and that's what it comes down to. Let's go up there and see what's there, and let's just take it over. That's what it comes down to. They just want to colonize.
What about the
They know-
resources on Earth, though?
well, but they know the resources are going. They're depleting. We know this, right? Because
Yeah, but we can stop that, can't we?
we could, but we won't. And the problem is, it's not allowing enough time for it to regenerate. We're just sucking and taking and taking.
That's
and
capitalism,
taking.
though, isn't it?
I don't think the resources are going anywhere.
You don't think so?
No, because the way that the Most High made this earth is for it can regenerate itself.
Yeah, but
This
we're
whole-
not
this
letting
whole-
it
Yeah,
heal.
but I mean,
though.
if we're not letting it heal, though.
Yeah.
No, but this whole climate change is absolute
Well,
rubbish.
forget climate change. Look at the way we're just digging out oil.
It's too much, man.
It's too much.
We don't know how far everything goes. That's why this thing, like this whole thing of
It can't be a good idea
world-
to keep
the
taking
world.
out this oil.
No, but
It
come on.
clearly does something for
the
the.
whole thing of this world being a globe. it just.
Okay, you're not playing nicely.
You're not playing anymore. I'm taking my ball home, boss,
You're
man.
not playing
I'm
nicely,
gone.
bro.
I'm good. I'm telling my mum.
We asked you. We will do a gatekeeper episode.
I'm telling my mum, man.
All right, cool,
I'm
cool,
done
cool,
with you.
Cool.
My mum was
All
gonna
right, I'm
talk-
playing along. I'm playing along.
Play along because we
Alright,
do
go on.
gatekeeper stuff.
Go on. All right,
Yeah.
cool. I'm playing along, but it's hard. It's very hard.
I hear you. So you're saying the rule? I think we're not letting the planet heal.
We're not.
So
We're taking too much.
I agree with that. And I also think, right, it's not about population. That's not the problem. I think the problem is consumption is a problem. So if we all live a minimalistic lifestyle, then I think shit can be all right. It can all work, including our homes, our cars, concept of having a TV.
Yeah.
Do you know, like your phones to be recycled, the internet to be green energy, shoes, all of that shit.
No, but do you know that like I said, it's baloney because the thing is
Really,
that
Chris?
this planet or
Baloney.
this world, right, is
Baloney.
big enough for what they fed us is baloney. Right?
you
Not
just-
what you're saying. Not
They
what you're
didn't
saying.
feed me bologna because
not
my
what you're
mum
saying.
said that I was Muslim when I went to school. So yeah. I got vegetarian sausages. Chris loves to do these ones.
I can't get over
No.
baloney.
Do you know why I said bologna? Because you know it's part Italian. So he watches them gangster flicks. This is
Cristiano.
bologna.
No, right. This world is big enough to have 500 billion people live on it comfortably.
Equally, but what I'm saying
Comfortably.
to you is, if we keep taking from the resources,
Like, if you're
we know it replenishes. We know.
Slowly though.
It does. It does replenish.
Yeah, but
itself.
bro, the cement, the glass, the oil, the houses.
It's not made that way. The
We
Most
are-
High has not made it
No,
this
but
way.
what I'm saying is, if we lived a bit more natural, not saying in huts, similar maybe with systems that
I agree. I mean, you get them people in is it is Amazonian forest?
Yeah,
they
yeah,
live in. They just live in.
they
Just very minimalist. They're in their tribes,
and they're fine.
and they're fine.
and they don't have a history of mental health problems.
Well, there you go. Until someone comes with a camera and pokes it in their face and start, you know what I mean?
Starts taking selfies. Hashtag Amazon. You know, like we're laughing, but there's some cunt doing that.
It's true. It's
You know?
true.
And you know what these cunts do? They go there and they're like I found it.
Yeah.
Like I found some new
Found
fucking
this family.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Look at the baby.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm not gonna put a filter on this because do you know what I mean?
I need to see its real life.
It's just wrong, bro.
It is. But they're living.
But a certain race does this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna call it out. And they're Tomb Raiders as well. They got to just chill out,
Yeah.
bro. Every race has got some fucking dark history. We all got blood on our hands. I'm not claiming anyone's whatever. But certain races, they need to stop doing that shit, man.
Yeah.
It's just wrong, bro.
Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree.
And you know what's mad, yeah? Have you seen them documentaries when they're all naked and that? And they've got even the little kids running around naked.
Yeah.
If that was a certain race of children, that wouldn't be allowed on TV.
Of course not. But they don't mind exploiting.
That's fucked up.
It is.
Because they want to make themselves look better. And the other ones are inferior. Yeah.
But that's always been a case. It's always
even,
been that.
even you look at Africa on TV, like when you're growing up, you think, oh, right, man, I never want to go there. Like they must be like.
But you know what, right? I was listening to another pod, the other day, and this guy said a really funny thing. You know, when they have the adverts about please give money, and they got the starving child and whatnot there, and it's like, well, you've got that high price camera, you're filming it. Why don't you just give them some money?
Exactly.
Like, why are you standing there filming them? Go give them a bowl of food to eat. Why are you filming?
It's acting, man.
You know what I mean? And that's when my brain started thinking. I was like,
charity's a business also.
Of course, yeah.
I'm actually working on setting up a charity. No, I am.
I'm not gonna
donate.
I'm not gonna donate. I don't donate.
It's a mental health
certain
charity.
Okay,
It's up to you.
No, you should have said that first.
Yeah.
Should have said that first, boss.
Yeah, but yes, boss man. But I will be the boss of the charity.
there you go.
This is all wrong. This is not doing me good PR, bro. At all. Fucking hell. But wait, John, sorry, quick question. Would you be willing to live in a hut for the greater good of humans and the sustainability of the planet? Same question for you.
All right. As you know, I'm house hunting. right? And I said to my wife, I'd be quite happily to just go and live in the mountains in Scotland.
In like a
Just
huge
standard
bungalow type.
Just something just basic, and I can just do. I don't need a lot to either survive or just feel like I need. I could live on basics basically, and I'll be absolutely.
Would you be
fine.
alright with that?
I would. My kids wouldn't. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, but that's their
But
problem.
me,
Actually, it's their problem more than yours because they got to be on a planet longer.
yeah. See, me, as of right now, let's say, for instance, I don't know, my kids all grew up and they left home, sorry. I could go live in the mountain somewhere and be fine.
Chris,
Yeah, I could be fine. I don't need much, to be fair.
could you give up on your luxuries?
Yeah,
Because when we
it's
talk
materialistic.
Are we giving up on the black subscription?
black
Subscription. We're going to give up that as well.
What, being black?
No, black.
the porn genre. But I mean, your wife's white, John.
Yeah, it's
so
black.
you could do it. Yeah. You could kind of reenact it. You know what I mean?
Listen,
You're right. He can't.
Listen, when you go to the ground,
I'm
and
joking, bro.
you take nothing with you.
I'm
You'd
joking.
be black
No,
for
no,
real.
Whatever.
Musa,
You take nothing with you.
Musa, would you live in a hut for the greater good of humankind? Could you give up your car, your phone, your internet?
Yeah,
Do you think men are more okay with this concept?
yeah, because it depends.
Because when they can't go to Mac and Superdrug, might be a game changer.
And this is another thing,
Because
right?
them shits ain't good.
Now, this is another thing. Now he's brought up that. Obviously, then women in the Amazon have periods. What happens there?
Dribble down my knee.
I've always had that in my head. Like,
But
what?
they
No.
don't know how to deal with it.
They've probably got natural stuff.
Remedies.
Stuff.
Yeah.
The Amazon rainforest, this is deep, I learned this like recently, is where every medicine comes from. So everything that we use, right, whether they're antidepressants, painkillers,
Yeah.
creams, we use synthetic versions of the way their molecules are structured.
Right.
All the natural versions of them, I
Are
think
there.
80% of it comes from the Amazon.
It's crazy.
The Amazon is so valuable, and the fact that it's dying, we're losing potential.
See, here we go. Point. He said
Right.
it's dying.
It's
Why?
dying.
Now,
It's
there's
dying.
not a lot of people there but the tribes,
It's dying.
and we're still taking from it, and it's not replenishing
Yeah.
at the rate we're taking.
Right.
Yeah, but there's still other places.
No, the Amazon is like the heartbeat of the planet.
No,
this is like we
no,
can't argue
what's
with
it
this.
called? I'm not disputing that.
And there's shit there that can help us, right, to live longer and healthier
Yeah.
that we might not even discover now.
Yeah.
Because we're just killing it off. And as far as the CO2 or whatever, the Amazon does the most.
Yeah.
So that's getting crazy. We need to stop doing this shit, bruv.
I get what you mean when you said there's other places, but
you should buy a book called the Encyclopedia of Medicine, of Herbal Medicine, and I think that's a book that a lot of people should try and buy, especially in the next few years, and not rely on these other things.
pharmaceutical
Yeah, bro,
companies.
I'm done with the pharmaceuticals. I've had crazy experience this year with certain health stuff, and the side effects just outweigh the benefits. And I said to the doctor,
listen.
do you have anything that works?
Listen,
without
listen,
the cost of suffering this shit.
Pharmaceuticals are there to treat you. They're not there to cure you. That's the difference. The herbal medication is there. What they used throughout history, there to cure you.
Well, like I said, the pharmaceutical is the duplication or the copying. So if you look at stuff like Valium or whatever, right, as far as people with anxiety disorder, that shit is, or forget that. Let's talk about morphine.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes from heroin.
Yeah.
Simple maths.
Yeah.
But they could give you a natural version of it that will probably last longer, have less side effects, be probably less addictive than the chemical version. But all it is a copy version.
Yeah.
That's all it is. So it's just like us doing this podcast, someone listening to it and copying every single one of our words.
Yeah.
It's not going to be as good, is it?
No.
Nowhere near as
It
good.
shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be. And they won't
It's
be
called
as
them
strong as
bosses,
me,
man.
This is boss man.
Bossman.
Uncles.
Uncles and boss man.
uncles on the set.
God,
You lot went from ONS to uncles.
Wow, you look, you know.
man just killed us. I know, man.
But we should do some more of these deep topics, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I just feel, you know, I'd like if we could, if everything was down tools for a year, because you know when the pandemic first hit, the pandemic, whatever you want to call it,
That was awesome. I loved it.
But did you notice we spoke about this last week on the staircase?
Okay.
How the weather
Today I was thinking that.
April last year when we was in lockdown, like a full on lockdown, nobody was going anywhere. We had the summer. It was like started in April. Yeah. That's when summer was, and it was beautiful. And in a minute, the world got back to normal. Like
The pollution.
our summers have been
pollution.
dead this year. We had 2 weeks.
Bro,
if
the
that.
weather is warm. The clouds are there because the pollution. It's simple maths, bro.
No. They what's it called? They mess with the weather. They spray the skies, chemtrails. They spray them.
Don't do this.
Watch Geostorm. That film. They tell you
With
how
Gerald
they do
Butler.
it. They tell you how they do it.
But it's a conspiracy, man.
No. They what's it called?
Why are they doing that?
It's been in the news.
But whoever's
they've said it in the news before.
Bro,
they've said it in the news.
I got this. Why would... Okay.
Control.
No. Who's doing this? The gatekeepers.
Yeah,
Alright.
what's it called? They can listen.
Don't they have to live here and breathe the same air as us? Like the prime ministers and that.
Listen, they've got.
Technically, if there's a chemtrail, that's affecting the leaders and billionaires and millionaires. Who are,
because they've got their bunkers.
Look at Trump. You only have to look at Trump.
They've got their bunkers.
when he said he had COVID for a day.
or Bill Cosby when he done that.
But listen, these leaders have got they've got their own bunkers. They've got millions.
All right, they've got bunkers.
They've got bunkers. What's it called? They'll be given the right medication to avoid all of these things.
You think it's that deep?
Bro, of course, bro.
You just have to look at Trump, what he did.
Bro,
he came on the thing, he went. He was like, why is no one seeing this? The guy said he had COVID, and then he went, I'm all cured. Like, I don't have COVID anymore. I'm fine, guys. You know, it's just like, what?
I mean,
and no one is seeing this.
So, Chris, is this happening everywhere on the world, or are you saying it's just these chemtrails?
You look at the skies, right?
But it's not happening in every part of the world.
Bro, I've been to different countries, and I've seen them still spraying up the skies with chemtrails. Bro, look,
chemtrails, man.
Do a research.
Uncle chemtrails.
Do a research on chemtrails.
Uncle Chem.
Do research on chemtrails.
I'm gonna call you Chemical Ali.
Watch the.
Do you remember Chemical Ali? Chemical Ali was sorry. This is funny. I'm so sorry. I keep interrupting. He was like one of like the Iranian Hezbollah's most evil man. There's a guy called Chemical Ali.
Wow,
bro. If the chemtrails were real, why would they do them so bait?
Bro,
where everyone could be like, "What's that?"
Have you not seen the skies being sprayed up with lines? Like you really need to understand what happens with the sky when they spray it up. They spray it up to the point where you could wake up in the morning and you just see lines everywhere, and then you know that you're gonna get rain on that day. Like I've done that. You can look at a day and you can see.
And why are they doing this? Because poison us?
No, it's not.
There's cheaper formats.
It's controlling to control the weather. The weather controls your mood as well, and also they can control your mood through chemtrails as well, like depression, things like that, to make you feel certain things. They do that.
I mean, speak to me, John.
The weather does control my moods. When it's sunny, I'm on it. Like, I love the sun. I want to be out. You hear me? I phone you. But what are you doing, man? Get outside. Yeah. And when it's raining, I'm like, oh, man, it's just raining.
How many times in England is it always sunny?
So you need vitamin D. You know that, right?
100%.
Yeah, I'm black. I need
Which
it.
is
why like more melanin.
Bill Gates wants to block out the sun because it's getting too hot.
No, my skin relishes in it, man.
And also,
but you need natural vitamin D.
It grows everything on the planet.
Of course, you need the sun. But they want to block out the... Why? Why do you want to block out
You
the
do know
sun?
there's no magnesium left in the on the soil. That's why we're all
We are
efficient.
sucking it dry. I'm telling you, man. We're fishing.
But Mars is... so what they're going to do, make an artificial camp. It has to be artificial, everything in there. Because as far... I don't know. I don't think... Does Mars exist in
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Mars, no.
Let's pretend it exists.
Wait, who took the first picture of the moon land? Like when the rocket landed on the moon. Who took that picture?
It was a camera that was attached to the spaceship.
No, but it was one that was quite far away from it, and it caught it landing.
And there was a mice in it running around or something.
Who took that picture?
Really?
Yeah.
But Stanley Kubrick, the guy that directed the moon landing, said that it was fake.
And NASA don't really confirm it either. You go on the website.
And then he dies. This is a big the guy that done a lot of blockbuster films. He dies after this confession.
Here's my philosophy on the moon landing, though. Right, I'm with you. It could have happened. It could have not. Whatever. But what I'm saying is, why don't they do it now and stream that shit? Do you know how much money that would bring in the project? You know, they say it's too expensive, but Omega, the watch company, would be a huge sponsor because they've got the space watch anyway. Yeah. I think they were one of the first to make it. So imagine the amount of sponsors that would want to have their logo on that shit.
Apple would be up there.
Oh man, they'll put 500 million into that project probably.
Easy.
You get what I'm saying?
Easy.
So I don't know how much it costs to make a spaceship and send it up there, but I'm presuming
they can't, because they can't get past the firmament dome.
Would you not want to see that shit live streamed? I would love to. I would pay for that, on YouTube. Like,
listen,
I would pay.
SpaceX have been faking live stream, and NASA have been
what
faking.
For though? What are they getting? How are they making money out of faking this shit?
What? Through CGI, that's how they're doing it for one. I don't know why they're faking it.
Okay.
But obviously to show that you can go to space, man can do what he wants, there's no God. The firmament dome confirms the Most High's existence. It confirms it. They've tried it so many times. Operation High Jump, Operation Fishbowl. They've tried it. They've shot missiles up to the firmament dome. They can't pierce it. They come out with the Van Allen belt.
Yeah, I've heard of that. You can't get out of
which is why we can't. The only time we got past the Van Allen belt was when we went to the moon. But since then, we can't go past the Van Allen belt. No, because you never went to the moon.
See, my thing is this: why don't you send another man? Do you know how much money, bro? Imagine this shit being vlogged, like astronauts, like they're speaking. You kind of get to interact with them, get to know their story. They're gonna go to space. They're gonna take selfies and shit. Yeah. Would you not buy into that project? Just as like an interested person in this shit.
Yeah, because I'd want to see.
A lot of people would.
But my idea is, why not just send the criminals up there and see if it really happens?
And if they don't make it, then...
Send someone up there who's going to be in jail for life.
Well, what's he going to do up there?
We'll just see how long he lasts. Right, so he lasted 24 hours on Mars with no mask. Right, okay, clearly there's no oxygen there.
Prisoner number 4824. You're up next.
That's what I'm saying. Just send him there, see who lasts longer.
I do want to see an astronaut go to the moon in our lifetime. Yeah, There's got to be something there, bro.
They're obsessed with going to Mars. They're not interested in the moon no more, which leads me to what Chris is saying. Because did you even go to the moon? Because how can you say the only time you pierced that dome was to get to the moon, and we've never been able to go to the moon
on worse technology.
Yeah, but now you're trying to go further.
Well, this is what I'm saying. With all this tech,
it don't make sense.
We should be able to go to the moon, send a man to the moon. But their argument is it's cheaper to send a rover. That's what they call them buggies. They're called rovers. Than it is to man, and it's less risky.
But then everything they show you is CGI. They've never shown you anything real.
Yeah, bro, I'd love to see a human go there and come back and tell us some shit.
They should send someone in prison for life.
Nah, that's boring. And they're dumb.
And then even with
you got to train them up, let them read in prison. Say, right, you're going on a space mission in the next 2 years. You need to read up on it. You ain't got nothing else better to do. You're sitting in a cell. Read up on it. We'll protect you, so make sure no one messes with you. You'll have tests, and then you're going up in 2 years' time. All right, good. Thanks.
Sign here.
Oh, gosh.
They could just send a terrorist up there.
You guys could do that. You know?
Well, one that they made up. But anyway.
Right, guys, we are done for today, man. It was a good show. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed it, man. You know what I mean? Listen, we're gonna. Well, you know what? A couple of things are happening this week. We got Ideas of Bulletproof are coming back.
Is it this week?
It's this week.
Oh, man.
Can I feature on there?
Yeah, why not?
And then talk about why they don't send man back onto the moon.
Well, that would be an epic episode. You know, that would be.
Nah, them mans know everything about that.
That would be long and epic.
Are they deep?
Yeah, they know everything.
Would
about
they give me a better reason?
You'd have to do your research going on this
No,
show.
no, I'm going there just to. I'm learning. I'm being humble. But
It's a good show. But they're coming back this week. Hopefully, I mean, yeah, it's in the date. So
Okay.
Tuesday, it'll be out Wednesday.
Are we out every day still? For how long?
As long as Musa keeps what's it called? Sending over the footage.
Sending over the footage.
When are we going to be in real time?
41 nights, isn't it? 41 days, 41 nights. 40 days, 40 nights.
So we're 2 months behind.
Yeah, episode 18 came out today.
Episode 13.
13 came out today.
13.
All right.
Yeah, 13. Yeah, 13.
So a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So keep watching the YouTube videos, guys, and also like and subscribe. And also, if you've got any topics you want us to tackle, then put it in the comments or DM us.
Yeah.
Slide into them DMs.
Comments are there now.
Yeah. Slide in them DMs or comment, and we will talk it. We will.
You man should talk about this. Bosses.
Boss, man.
And on that note, my name is John Alexander, and I am out.
Chris Samuels, all praise to the Most High Yah, and make sure you repent, for the kingdom of Shemayim, heaven, is at hand. Amen.
Amen. To that, bro. We should do a prayer in the beginning and the end. Just to seal it off. Protect us from all bad. Out, Father. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm Big L. Big up. Respect. Holler at us. Later.